Done.
Okay, so last session. In the previous hours, you headed westward from Kingside, stopped by the river to wash and dress wounds for an hour, and then over a footbridge south through Blackfeet, and then eastwards through the Aaron Lyle Gate just as it was about to close the night. It was getting dark even before you left Kingside. You headed around the south side of the centre back to Tarathian Inn and Stables. On the way, you discussed the possibility that you may no longer be safe in the Tarathian Inn and Stables. So you're now outside on the street. The reception bar area is quite busy, though it's still pretty early. There's some questionable singing within. By now, it's completely dark outside, apart from a few lights from windows. There's still quite a few people around. You're with Garth and Paladimir, who have each taken their promised 25 silver marks from the looted coin purse. And the coin purse, I've distributed it. And since no one trusts Dash, they're on your character sheets. And Steve's jeweled necklace remains in the group treasure. Okay. Aragin, Maynard, he puts his hand on your shoulder, and you notice he's shivering. You're not feeling very cold yourself. You're still pretty damp, but it's a summer evening. It is quite windy, to be fair.
He's got the chills from that poison, didn't he?
Rat poison, yep.
Speaking of
As
poison,
long as it's not what do they call it? Rabies. You should be alright.
how's the case of the clap for you, Neil? Doing all right?
What clap?
The illness you've got in your throat. Can you get clap of the throat? I don't know if you can.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel really average.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just going to play for a little bit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Gone to
What does
vomit.
everyone want to do?
Well, we're going to try and see if we can get into the barracks, or do we want to just maybe go to the watchman, or we could try and bribe an innkeeper just to lie and say we're not there, but it might not work.
Remember, Catherine and Sam are in the inn.
Right. So you're thinking...
And Garth says, oh yeah, our horses are in the stables too.
You're thinking we could kind of leave them in a little bit of trouble if we... You think we just hunker down for the night? Set a watch? That type of stuff? Is that that's what we're talking about, right? Whether or not we should actually stay at the inn tonight. We could hit the road at night, but that feels quite dangerous.
Yeah. Sam and...
Now, because you've been resting up a bit, you have had a fair bit of sleep. You know, the previous night you'd have a lot of rest. So it's not like you're dropping on your feet. It's more like just that you're injured. I don't think everybody is injured.
So do we think they'd try and storm and probably? Are Sam and Catherine in big danger? But we don't know whether they know Sam's there. But they probably would assume that.
Yeah, you got to assume.
If they go looking for her.
You're standing at the entrance, and this guy walks past. Hello, and he heads in.
Glower at him. Okay. Well, we might just have to stay there and take our lickings. I mean, I know we're all looking at dogs going, you're probably just going to fuck us on the last night there, but
yeah, it's still quite a big deal for them, for our men to try and storm it in, especially if we're well kind of ready.
Exactly.
Sleeping in our armor and like barricading a door, they'll have trouble. But we do need. Does our room have a window or an escape route? As long as someone can get out and alert the guards, or because it's zoom out a bit, we're not.
Someone
trustworthy.
It does have a window. It does have a window. Yep.
Yeah, because I think it'd be. I mean, so long as it's not Dash going out the window, because I'm not entirely sure he'd alert anybody. And
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Help's coming. We'll be waiting a long time.
yeah, he'll just leg it.
Who's got the bag of gold?
Exactly.
I've got the jeweled necklace.
let me take the fineries for safekeeping. Okay, well let's just do that. Let's just. What do you think, Morrow? Just barricade ourselves in the room and set a watch.
That's probably our best bet.
Can we lie about which room we're in, or make it look like we're in a room that we're not in?
Hang out
You're
dirty
really that
undies.
nervous.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Hang out dirty undies on the door we're not in.
Wait, can we hire some like guards to stand out front?
You probably
Well,
could.
what we need is
It
what
might
we
not
need
be
is
the silliest
some
idea.
wedges under the door.
Wedges under the door. Yeah, that's probably right. I think yeah, because we don't have time to go around looking for lookalikes. You know what I mean? Just hire them to say. And also, to be fair, you hire guards. Who knows who they're working for? It's just
so it's the Benny Hillbilly Boys or something that could come and finish us off, right?
at this fucking point, it could be
Potentially,
anybody.
yes.
To be honest, right? I feel.
Bannofix is fucked off all without without discriminating.
Maybe what we should do is just like tattoo BHB onto our fingers and arms and stuff in case we get.
Oh yeah, that'll go well.
What are you? What are you?
No, you tattoo one set on one hand, and then you put like the grip or grasp on the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just depends on who it
It's your
is. Oh, I'm left-handed. Okay, let's just hunker down. Aragin.
Okay. So on the way to your room, to your room, you pass well, Catherine's room is very nearby. Any scrapings of vomit that Maynard may have left there from previous nights have long since been cleaned up.
Is there any chance that Maynard might die in the middle of the night, sick?
Not enough to make
Uh,
it obvious if you kill him and
He
steal his
just
shit.
looks at you. He just looks at you and says, "No, I don't think so."
Okay, so he's not poisoned.
But if you were, could I have your share?
Just in case. I think I'm family. That automatically goes to me, doesn't it?
I mean, prove it, right?
All right.
So the usual rules
Does-
apply. 2 seconds after death, it's just a free for all as we try and grab
Yeah.
things off his corpse.
Boots coming off, everything.
Okay,
Can
I'm gonna
everyone-
like
Can everyone
literally.
please roll me D20?
D20, yeah. Wait, so we're gonna take a watch, right?
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
That's some high rolls.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, so Bannofix and Dash are at disadvantage.
Okay, so I can roll
Jeez,
again.
Aragin.
Yeah, but not in a good way.
Doesn't pay to get knocked out. You're at disadvantage for like the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so and Paladimir is too slow.
Too slow
And well,
rolling.
Paladimir, you didn't roll, did you? Oh no, sorry, Paladimir.
He was
did.
first.
I apologize.
The DM's too
Right.
slow.
So Aragin and Morrow, as you head into the inn last, just think about it. Yeah, on the street corner there was this guy hanging about in the street corner. It did look a bit suspicious. It looked like maybe a child or like a really short guy.
Let's send Morrow after him.
I was about to
Do
say.
your thing, mate. No holds barred. This
I was
time.
about to say from this range, I'm fairly sure I could pick him off with an Eldritch Blast.
I'll point to
You might
Aragin and go,
want to
the short
just-
or like normal short?
As you're heading in. So
Wasn't holding a glaive.
this guy, no. He's very short, probably only about 4 feet tall, but stocky.
signal that you've seen him and you know who he is.
No,
That-
it's just like as you've already walked in, you're going, wait a minute. Yeah, I saw something there.
He looked like he was loitering.
We interrogate him.
All right, I think we should see if we can crash in the barracks. Tell them if we're leaving. We're leaving town tonight. First thing tomorrow morning. We seem to be hunted.
Yeah, but would that leave Sam and Catherine
Well, I think we
Where
have
we
to
go?
take them with us.
to the barracks? Like, I'll let you have that conversation.
Yeah, I
with
know. I was thinking about that.
that. she's gonna be like, never.
Yeah.
So-
Or we could try going to the watchman, but I think we'd just be watched. Like, if they're going to come after us tonight, and the fact we're not in one end, they're probably going to check another.
Okay, well, how do we get
If
some
they really
guards?
want us dead.
How do we get some guards to come and look after us?
I don't think we do. So
Probably have to
th-
part
this,
with a lot of money.
Sorry, Mo.
this stocky individual. Where you said they're sort of watching us. What could you paint that a little bit more detail for me? Just like, so is he like opposite the street? Is he just like loitering? Like, how does it look to us?
He was standing on a corner. He was standing on a corner about at least 100 feet away.
Hmm.
Just not really doing anything in particular. You only really noticed him as you're going through the door. Like when you were near the door, you couldn't really see him too easily. As you're going through the door, you were quite alert. So you're just like looking around, and then you just spotted some guy. He's just standing there, like it's dark. It's dark, so it's hard to tell. But it looked like he was like looking in your direction, roughly.
Okay. And what time of day is it roughly?
It's well after dark.
All
It's
right.
like at
Okay.
least an hour after dark. So if it wasn't for all the lights from the buildings, like out on the street, there's enough light to like not fall in a hole from all the buildings. But if you were out in the country, it would be pretty dark.
So what time of year is it? Sorry, like, are we talking 10 p.m.
Middle
or
of
are we
summer.
talking like, okay, so it probably is 10 or 11 or something.
Is it possible?
It's pretty late
I
now.
was just wondering. Sorry, go on.
It's very windy, but there's a clear sky.
I'm just going to say to everyone, is it possible to nip out the back, like to kind of? Is there an alternative exit from where we are?
You know that you could climb out your window, and from your window you could easily drop down into the street.
Yep. I want to try and basically. I want to try and. You'll see what my plan is in a minute. Essentially, I want to try and leave the building in a way that's not going to immediately be caught if this chap's suspicious. And then I wanted to rip on a disguise self to make myself look like one of the numerous watchmen we've seen.
Okay.
And then I'm
so,
just going to.
So out the window,
patrol.
it's going to be about a 10-foot drop down onto the a back courtyard, and from there, yeah, I mean you've been here for a good few days now. From there, you know that you can re-enter the inn from the back courtyard, or alternatively, there are other ways.
Yeah, ideally, I'd like to
There's
kind
another
of like.
direction you can go.
Yeah, essentially, my idea is I'd like to kind of almost come from like another direction, just kind of walking on the street. My idea is to be a
Okay.
watchman on patrol because I'm going to be like stand-ho citizen. What are you up to?
All right. So you so what's everyone else doing while you're doing this? Are you gonna like knock on Catherine's door, or
Yeah, I think we're just quietly discussing our room. We obviously can't see that our window overlooks that courtyard then, doesn't it? So we can't really see what Morrow's up to. I'm just wondering if we should maybe me or one other person should sneak off and try and find Bannerman and see if he can hide us somewhere for the night, make it worth his while. You might know of an apartment we could rent for a single night, or
Be right back one second.
doesn't have to tell them.
Garth says, like an apartment with room for 2 horses would be good.
Well, I figured we can probably leave the horses here. I mean, if they're going to turn up and steal the horses, we can go back and get them in the morning. But yeah, if they know which horses are ours and they're prepared to loot them from the inn, it's also that's quite a bold step. Of visiting nobles, stealing his stock. I mean, I know Sir Bellingham's not here, but surely that's going to cause some questioning for the Duke. My people came up here to deliver your message, and their horses were fucking nicked.
Okay, he just shrugs. Okay, Morrow. Morrow, you jump down. What are you gonna? You disguise yourself as a guard. This is a cantrip?
No, it's a spell. I should have one slot left.
Okay,
I think
so
I've
you're
got
gonna
one
cast disguise. How long does it last for?
I believe it's an hour. I'm just going to double check that because I'm fairly sure it's 5e disguise self.
Cast spell, disguise self. Okay,
I could be wrong.
So you disguise self as. Oh no, I've got the details here. Like just in black cat, it says 1 hour. Okay.
Mhm.
Make yourself, including clothing, armor, weapons, blah blah blah, 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 different to spells. Use your actions as explicit. Angus. That is disgusting. To discern that you are disguised, a creature can use its action to inspect your appearance and must succeed on an intelligence investigation check against your spell DC. I'm going to assume that if that's only true if there's loads of light. Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, I mean, it's up to you because I wasn't sure if he's expecting to be deceived. Because essentially, what I'll tell you what my game plan is. Essentially, I want to. I would kind of like look as if I'm on the beat.
So you disguise yourself as a guard.
Yeah.
And then you can. It will take you a good few minutes to approach him from a different direction.
That's fine.
It'll take you probably you're gonna have to go around the block. It's gonna take you 5 minutes or so.
Yep.
Okay. So walking down the street, there is there's a group of 5 guys, and they're like teenagers, and one of them says, "Oi, you all on your own?"
No, mate. That's what the bell's for. I ring this, and I got about 6 guys to kick your teeth in. Now fuck off.
All right. Morrow, roll me an intimidation check.
Sure.
I ring my bell.
You'd be pretty
All right,
good.
here we go.
Use one of their
3,
faces
2,
to
1,
ring the
bam.
bell. Really.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You got some bonuses to this, though.
Yeah, I'm reasonably charismatic, but I'm not super intimidating.
Well, actually, right, a 6. You do get a +5. You're very confident. You're a bit of a confidence trickster, basically.
Yep.
And yeah, and the guy says, "What do you mean, fuck off? We're not doing anything." And he kind of he slinks off a bit. And
you're bothering me, and that should be an offense.
And you just like confidently stride past.
Yeah, it's more like they're giving lip, I'm giving it back. It's like almost like it's a Saturday night type thing. So rather than trying to act meek and mild, I'm just trying to walk around like I own the bloody place because that's kind of how the magic works.
So if you'd rolled a 4 at least, that would have failed.
Oh, goody.
That's what I really wanted to happen. Okay, so you walk around to near the front of the inn, and you're approaching. Now, how are you gonna try and sneak up on where this guy was? Or are you just gonna confidently stride up?
It's essentially just kind of like I'm on the beat, and then almost like strike up a conversation. Because my game plan is this.
Yeah.
It's like very much like kind of ask, I'll be relying on his subtext. Essentially, just how you doing? How you doing, citizen? It's late, it's dark, you're on your own. Could I, is there anything anyone I could summon for you? If help you make arrangements to make your way home?
Yeah. Okay.
And then basically, my plan is if he is working for somebody else, like some kind of gang or something like that. I kind of want to make it not too obvious that I would need a few coins to go on my way. Kind of like, I'm assuming they're used to like making watchmen look the other way.
All right.
I'm kind of playing it that angle. Like, I'm going to be in your
Sure.
business, but if you're up to something, you can make me go away.
Okay, so let's just.
Might just be more efficient to kill him.
I think this may surprise you. I am not the most physically dominant player in
He's
this
4
arena.
foot tall.
I'm not
But as a
intimidating.
child, just do what you do.
Morrow, this guy isn't really paying you much attention. This guy isn't really paying much attention. He's
Right.
just like standing. He's just standing there, like generally facing the direction of the entrance. As you approach him, he kind of looks over your shoulder, but it's dark. He probably doesn't see who you are or anything. And you're right up to him by the time he actually looks at you properly. Morrow, can you roll me a d20, please?
Sure. Fingers crossed, guys.
This is a hard thing to prepare for because I didn't know what the hell was going to happen here.
No, that's kind of why I like to pull these maneuvers.
Okay, that is that is nice. Nice work. It's a nice roll. Okay. That comes to a 20. All right. Morrow. And as he looks around, I mean, this guy is about, it's not a child at all. This guy he's quite stocky. He's just a midget. Maybe
It's just unfortunate.
Anyway, like, as you look around, the light from a window catches his face. You've seen him before. This guy, he's about 4 feet tall. You saw him about a week and a half ago in Hero's Palace,
Right.
playing cards with Nightblade.
Oh, jolly good. So I would just be like,
and he says, oh, hello.
Evening, citizen. I've noticed that you've been here for a little while. Would you mind if I stay with you a little while, just whilst you're?
This is. Oh no! I was just heading off.
Oh, well, don't let
he
me
looks
trouble
a little
you.
bit shaken.
I'm just going to kind of.
You're
just
totally
leave
convinced this guy was watching the door. He's totally convinced. There's no doubt in your mind this guy was watching the door.
Are you alone? Would you like me to remain with you until your travel arrangements get here? It's not always safe for an individual to be alone on the streets.
No, I'm fine. I was just gonna head home, just went for a drink, after work. But thank you. And he starts making off. Unless you're gonna try and stop him.
I'm just and I just kind of snap my fingers. But yeah, the Columbo thing. Just one more thing. I just see I'm gonna worry about you. Do you have a name I can ask after, just to make sure that you got home safe? I just don't really want to hear about somebody that's turned up in the ditch or in a river the next few days.
No. There's no need to worry. I can take care of myself. I've got a knife.
Oh, you're armed. I assume you have proper papers. You have proper papers. Excellent. Brilliant. You know what? I was just finishing up for the...
He looks like a bit confused or worried now. It's just
Well, it depends. It depends on like the length of the blades. If it's more than 3, and I'm just going to start like rambling off like bullshit. It's more of a technicality. I'm kind of making it really obvious that it's like a few coins will make me go away. I'm being really helpful policeman. Really helpful policeman. But
it's just
for a few pennies,
I
can disappear.
Is this like I'm going home, all right? Don't worry about me. And he just goes to leave. He doesn't look intimidated or scared or anything like that.
That's fair enough. And then I'm going to wander in and basically yeah, just kind of just saunter in, hands in pockets, you know, as if I'm on the beat, and then I'm going to wander in and return to my compatriots, being right. It's all right. I killed them, guys.
Are you going to go through the inn, or are you going to go, or are you going to like?
I'm going to
wait
go.
for him? Okay, so he is heading right. So on the map, right?
Mhm.
On the can you see the center?
1 second. I might need to zoom out a second. Yeah. So we're here, yeah.
Yeah. So he is heading up this way now. Heading up that road.
Right. Okay. Does he appear to be like looking back at all?
Yeah, he looks back. But it's dark now. It's too dark to see.
No worries.
It's too dark.
Well,
to
anytime he
really
looks
see
back,
us,
I want to
so-
wave.
Just
Right, so
no,
you
don't
basically
move. Just,
stand on its center.
just stand there staring at him the other way,
uh,
just the whole time, not even flinching, just staring exactly at him.
Yeah. Okay. And
Well, I'm just kind of making it look like I'm happy to like just be take a nice little break. You know, it's a long day on my feet.
Just, yeah, you take care now. You're here.
We've had a rash of late night buggery. Be on the lookout.
Okay.
Yeah, is that why you keep scratching?
Okay, so after a couple of minutes, he's disappeared up that alley. What do you want to do now? You can obviously you could follow up that alley, or you could circle around a different way, or you could go into the inn and stables. You've got like ages. Now, can I just check first? What's everybody else doing? Have you talked Dash? Have you gone to talk to Catherine or?
No, I'm literally like I've got 7 hit points, and I'm just hiding and waiting for instructions on whether we're gonna stay here or go somewhere safer.
Okay.
I'm making it to my level up party one way or the other. And I'm like holding on to my rope as well, just kind of looking really nervous and getting ready to jump out a window.
Yeah, wherever you go, you're just lashing your rope to stuff that you could use to leap out the window, wherever the window is.
There's a slight smell of urine from Dash. You're not sure whether it's
Nothing new.
not just washed over from the sewers or whether it's new. But yeah, Dash is looking very nervous.
Yeah,
Maynard is just having a lie down,
Yeah,
and
we-
he's
we-
starting
we-
to look quite sick.
we should see whether Catherine's still alive, right? And whether Sam's still with her, because they might have come in here already. I'm going to knock on the door.
I think, or before Dash does, I'll just say I think we should wait for Morrow to get back. Let's go and talk to her once we've got the full kind of rundown on what's going on. Because if that person was watching this place, then we basically will have to not take no for an answer and tell her that she's coming with us. People are constantly trying to kill us, and if she stays here tonight, she'll probably die.
Okay, okay, cool. So nothing's happening while Morrow. So from that main courtyard outside the Tarathian Inn and Stables, you've got you've only used up maybe 10 minutes of your spell. What are you going to do? Where are you going to head?
Maybe assault a couple of children before it wears off, and then
Yeah.
make your way back here.
I'm dressed for it. I think I'm gonna just whilst time might be, I'm gonna strike with the iron's heart and come back inside. Probably as this, you know, I'm not sure if I can get back in the way I came out, but if
Yeah, you
that's not
can.
open
You'd
to
have
me-
to go back. Okay, you're going to have to go back around to the opposite end of the Tarathian Inn and Stables.
Yep,
So which
that's
way are you
fine.
going to go to do that?
Right, so I'm roughly here at the front, yeah.
Yep, perfect.
Right, so then I would basically, and if I want to get to here, hold on, can I do? Will it let me do essentially, I want to just take the most direct path this way.
Okay. So that takes a few minutes. You walk around the Tarathian Inn and Stables. As you're about to step out into the main street, you notice about 100 feet up the road, maybe a bit more, there is a small party of guards, or about 4 of them, coming
Oh,
down the
jolly
street.
good. I am going to. This is about time for me to be discreet. I think I don't know whether I can end the spell. It's not concentration.
Sure, you can end it early.
Yeah, so I would probably just try to move into.
They haven't seen you. They haven't seen you. You can,
Yeah, so I would do the kind of the Assassin's Creed thing. Move into a group of people and just kind of drop it. So watchman in, like pushes in.
Yeah, there are no people. This is like
leave.
this is an alleyway, right? So there are no people and it's dark.
Okay.
It's no problem to just drop it.
Yep.
Yeah, apparently you can
Back
use
to
your
my
action
handsome
to drop
self.
All right. So as they now pass up, one of them just says, "What are you doing there?"
I was just staying at the inn. I just need to stretch my legs. They're telling stories again. If I have to hear about how we got the scar on the bloody leg the one last time, it wasn't a fucking manticore. It was your ex-wife. I fucking know that story. I've heard it before. I don't need to hear it. Sorry, guys. You hire these people. They're not always the brightest, but you get what you pay for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just look at each other and go,
Fuck off.
Sounds like a good story.
Yeah. It's like, well, the best way to get rid of people is tell them your troubles.
Yeah,
Like, please stay, talk to me more.
Yeah.
You want to hear about how bad my day's been?
"Oh no, roll me another d20, please."
Sure. Come on. Oh, fuck.
Okay, one of those is,
Bollocks.
"This guy's full of shit."
Yeah, he is full of shit.
And
Guys,
and one of them, Angus, if you're going to do that, you need to leave the room. And one of them,
does anyone else not believe it's Angus? Like every time Dougal says that, I'm always like, that's definitely Dougal doing that.
can you hear that?
He's muted.
Did you hear it? No. No, he's muted his microphone. No, it's so not me.
I thought Stinking Cloud was a level 2 spell.
It's a racial feat.
He upcasts it. Okay, so one of them, he's just advancing towards you and he puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, "You're full of shit."
I am.
He says, "You're loitering on this corner with malicious intent."
With a malicious intent. I'm maliciously intending to go for a walk. You're absolutely correct. You busted me.
Okay.
Fantastic. I mean, I cannot wait.
And what's more, you're a cheeky prick. And what?
I am.
And one of them, he just slams you in the mouth.
I'll take it.
You take it. You take
Yep.
it, and he says, "We should probably search him." Morrow, you've got quite a bit of stuff on you, right? You
I
have
do.
a lot of money.
Oh, not the packet, not the
You've
sack of
got
gold. Lucky
a
I have.
dagger. You haven't got a lot of weapons. You've got a dagger.
I don't
now,
carry
assume
weapons.
your backpack might have been left in the room, but
Was
you do
anyone else
have your
going
cards.
through
You've got a
Morrow?
lot of money on you.
Yeah, I do.
You got a lot of money on you. So, what do you want to do? Oh, you have got a first level. You've got a first level slot left, by the way.
Oh yeah. I only used one. I only used Thunderwave, didn't I?
Yeah,
That's right. Well, let's have a look. I'm trying to remember what I've got spell wise. Probably not a lot. How many are there?
There are 4 of them altogether.
You could try to block the punch with your
Don't
face.
Thunderwave.
Well, I've already taken that one. I'm like,
You're gonna block the punch.
Right, Probably a little, probably a little stuck here.
Right, you get the feeling like if they search you, they're gonna find that money.
Yep. And I just kind of hold my hands up. No, fair enough. Thunderwave. We're going for a run, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, it is fairly dark. You're gonna cast Thunderwave. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Morrow cast Thunderwave on some cards. Now, there is a chance you'll take them by surprise here. They were not expecting this.
You took the DM by surprise.
You took the DM by surprise as well. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay, he just
Alright, so we
Thunderwaved the
definitely-
cards.
Yeah, I know. I was listening.
All right.
As long as you
Everyone
get out
else
of
is
this
gonna get
alive.
this.
Oh, well, worst
Hopefully,
case scenario, I'm going to make a fantastic second
Okay,
character.
can you roll
It's gonna be
initiative,
awesome.
please, Morrow?
We definitely need to get
Yeah,
out of
sure.
the city.
Oh gosh, I don't know him. Do you know him? Who's that guy?
Morrow Rosa, what did you roll?
Did you not want
19.
to maybe a minor illusion?
19.
to hide
It
your money
hasn't come
with?
through. It hasn't come through on roll 20.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I
Hold
can
on.
see-
I can
I
just
can
do a
see-
Oh, no,
screen
it has
grab.
now. It has now. It has now.
Could you
Has
minor
not.
illusion? Could you minor illusion and hide your money?
No.
No, I believe you.
anymore.
It's just like it was just like it hadn't come through.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. No, but
said
I was
some-
I was answering Neil's question. I can't minor illusion my money away, and they'll pick up the cast. But these guys are going to be pricks,
Thunderwave,
so I'm kind of
Right,
short of
because
options.
Where's
all
your
right. Now
15 gold coins. And
it
100
thinks you can only use this slot to
What-
cast Hex.
Has he got that much money?
Yeah.
Well, my hex is free to use once per day because it's part of my magic initiate feat.
Yeah,
so
that's the
it's-
only thing you can do though. That's
is
the
it?
slot you've got left.
Oh
Yeah,
right, so I
that's the
thought
one
you said
you've
I had
got left.
I thought you said I have a first
Could you,
level slot left.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
God he
no,
can't
sorry about
Thunderwave them.
Sorry about that. No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Um,
that's all right. That's well, I mean, actually, I'll tell you what. I'm going to hex the guy that's laying into me, and I'm going to hex his strength. So that essentially, I want to try and disable his. Essentially, I can impart disadvantage on strength checks, and I'm going to break his grip and fucking leg it.
Whose money is that you've got? Is that
Yeah, that's
mine.
party
a
treasure?
suspicious amount of money.
Yeah, where did you get all that cash from? Did you dob in these Iron Hand boys?
No,
Okay.
I started with it, and I didn't spend
Okay.
it.
So you cast Hex on this guy.
That's
Yep.
a suspicious amount of cash.
All right.
We're gonna
cast-
have, I told you.
Well, I
So-
mean, I
Enough to get
didn't
us to
assume
turn
you'd be a
on
metagaming piece of shit.
Well, you assumed
I assumed
right.
you guys all had that amount of money because
That-
that's just what I
that- that
started
is-
with.
That,
Yeah,
that
we
is metagaming,
spend
isn't
ours.
it?
that wasn't what you
It
started
is.
with, 'cause I've been
I'm
in
being
this
punished
game
for his
already.
bad
That's right.
etiquette. That's not
That's
fair.
outrageous metagaming.
How many times do you think I've looked at your character sheet?
All right.
I
Daily.
assume you look at
Daily.
it constantly out of pure envy,
Yeah.
but it's not my fault. I was born with it. All right. I understand that girth and length is pretty impressive, but maybe in the next life.
Yeah, you can usually only have one.
Bannofix would just
Yeah.
wake up here in that conversation going, "Are you talking about me? I heard girth." Is that you talking about?
Okay,
you
Morrow-
didn't hear length, though,
Morrow
did you?
whips that petrified eye
12
of a
inches
newt and
around.
starts cursing this guard.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Do I have to use? All right. Yeah. No worries.
Morrow has a whole suspiciously large amount of cash.
He
And
turned
then-
into a
Then
newt.
Morrow,
I got better.
you just leg it down the street.
Yep.
And so this is back towards the entrance of the inn.
While he was getting Maynard to pay his accommodation bill, he was
Okay,
apparently sitting with a
hang
bag
on.
of cash.
So this
25
guy,
GP.
He's been up to no good, I'll tell you.
is
We
going to
stab people for less.
probably-
Morrow.
yeah.
That's a huge
This
amount
guy-
of money in Google's world.
And Morrow stabs. This guard stabs at Morrow with his spear as Morrow runs off down this alleyway back towards
Jolly
the
good.
front of the Tarathian Inn and Stables.
Mhm.
Now, What is your plan?
Run
These
like
guards-
hell. Get the fuck
okay,
out of
so you
Dodge.
run like hell, and which way are you heading?
I'm going to go.
Now, it is dark. It is dark. You think it's unlikely they get a good view of your face.
Yeah. So essentially, I want to. I mean, I don't know how good my knowledge is. It should be pretty good. I want to try and find a dark enough fucking. Like essentially, what my plan is with find some kind of alcove or something to hide into, and then just do minor illusion to just make it look like a wall, and just press into it and just dump. And then I'm going to sit tight there for a bit. I just want to break line of sight and disappear.
All right. Now, as you're running down this alleyway, you notice there are some crates of rubbish piled up to your side. You could possibly throw them down behind you.
You could jump into
Yeah,
the river.
definitely.
All right. Can you roll me what's
Find-
appropriate here?
Find a sewer hole.
Yeah, jump into the nearest urinal.
Yeah.
I've done that. It's not that bad.
no.
You know, people give it a bad
right.
rap. So jumping.
All right. So as you're running past, you can maybe take grab hold of one of these crates and hurl it down behind you.
How much damage did you do?
Sure.
Do you want to try that?
Sure.
Okay. Can you roll me an acrobatics check as these guards come running down the alley
fuck.
after you? Was that a 3?
Yeah, not good.
Okay. You lunge at the crate. You
Into
lunge at
the
the crate, and that
rotten-
fails.
Rotten veggies.
Yeah, naturally.
Okay. Now this first guard, he's running behind you, and he's saying, "Stop! Stop!" And he hurls his spear at you.
Oh,
This is going to be fun.
Okay. Can you roll me a concentration check, please? Now,
Uh,
actually, Hicks.
What am I
so
concentrating on?
Yeah.
trying to hold on to the money you stole from us.
Sorry. So Hal, let me just
You
check
don't have
Hicks
any
and see
money.
if it can- Let's just check Hicks and see if it can see how much it messes them up.
We should
Well,
warn you, Morrow, that the
it only
entire
meant-
last
it-
campaign, Neil spent trying to track down a character just on the suspicion that he ripped him off out of some money.
All right.
Just
That's
the
all right.
entire thing.
Actually, a lot
I
of
just
people
started
died.
with it. I assumed you
lot of
guys had the
people
same
died
amount of money. I
because-
didn't realize you all like, you know.
What, you mean while we were scraping around all poor, trying to get a hotel paid for, and
I've got a
I
bit
wouldn't
more
have told
money.
you.
Oh no! Listen to this, okay?
he's been
You
paid.
deal when you hit him. He's disadvantaged on ability checks.
Yeah, it's strength ability checks that he's got disadvantage on.
Strength ability. So he's trying to run after you, right? He's trying to run
Yep.
after you. And he's weakened. Yeah, no, that's not going to save you. Okay, can you roll me a d20, please? This is a
All right,
concentration
come
save.
on. Fuck's sake.
9 is good enough, maybe. Yeah, 9's good enough. Okay, unfortunately, you take 5 damage
Hey.
as the spear catches you in the buttocks. There's a clatters, drops to the cobbles of the
Survival
alley.
is seldom dignified.
You
Right,
know what I think
so-
is a good rule for running chases, Dougs? I was thinking about that the other day, and con checks versus temporary levels of exhaustion would be quite a good system to use, because you can actually run until you die if you're scared enough of something. But so it's how long do you want to keep running but I wouldn't think they would last that long. Like if you rest 10 minutes, they'd probably go away, unless you run yourself to level 6 of exhaustion death.
Basically breathlessness. Eh?
Yeah, using the
okay,
exhaustion just as
now-
temporary levels.
This is a narrow alley. The
Mhm.
guards they all seem to be following you, but only the one in front can really get at you. Okay,
Right.
Morrow, you make it to the corner of the Tarathian Inn and Stables.
Mhm.
You're heading into this large courtyard.
Yep.
Which way are you going now?
I'm going to the cathedral.
Okay, so you're gonna head up
Sanctuary.
the alley. Okay, so you're heading up the alley. Now everyone else hears a bit of a commotion in the street. You're heading up
Help,
the alley.
help!
to
I'm
the
being
cathedral.
oppressed. Yeah.
This is
I know the
this is
drill.
the direction. This is the direction that
We'll save you from the bonfire, mate.
yeah, no, this is the direction that
Burn the witch. What is it?
Well, if I
that,
go, my money
Oh,
goes with me.
the
I
midget-
want
the
to see
midget
Morrow up on that stake, and he sees the rest of the party go, "Burn him!"
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it just feels like speed of this game.
Okay, so you're running up this alley. They're chasing behind. The first guy has dropped behind.
That'd be a new finishing
Like,
for
with
one of our
temp-
characters, eh?
We're temporarily out of battle.
Duxie's just burning
These
one of the
guys are
PCs.
they're not
What are
far
you gonna
behind
do?
you. They're not far behind you when you make it to the main street. This is unfortunate that one guy's on his own here. But that's what happens when you go on your own.
No, it's funny for us. It's like we don't have to. We don't have to. I mean, it's not funny. It's sad, and we're supportive of you, Morrow. We want to help you out, but also we have no responsibilities here whatsoever. I like that.
Yeah, this was
No,
all
It's
that's
like
fine.
it's like being down to the field at a poker game. You know what I mean? You don't really have any more mistakes to make. You get the shot.
Well, yeah, it's like I just tried to help us out, but it bit me in the ass. It's the last time I do that.
it very well could be.
Well, so okay, and
Sorry.
just before you get just before you think the entire party's like after your money, I just want to let you know Dash is a unique creature. His weird obsession with the glittery stuff, it's not felt by none of us give a shit.
That's all right. Well, I was only gonna basically use it to buy one hitman or one dose of hemlock.
But that's
In
important.
addition,
Well, you know where it needs to go.
Well, he does.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right up his shit pipe.
in addition to that, there are probably two players in the party who are like hypersensitive about someone having something that they haven't got.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
One of them is Gus, and one of them is Paladimir, and the other one is Dash.
Yeah,
By
that's
the-
fair.
by the
No,
way,
I
It's
I
just
dealt with
it's just
players
how
like
it
that.
is.
I remember when I made my players roll for stats, and it caused a 6-month-long argument.
Oh, yep. That sounds like that sounds like
Neil's
Dash.
been telling us how he's above average with his 72 stat
Yeah.
collection for
Well,
about 2 months now, isn't it?
What did you call yourself the other day? Dash the Mulligan, I think it was. Side
No, I
note, by the
called
way,
myself a mulligan.
if you do need help with that hemlock, I do have a particular delivery device with a couple of notches in
Just
it.
a
We could
man.
probably-
Yeah, I'm thinking this as I'm running. Like,
yeah.
I just know
Thinking about it.
that bastard
think-
is like sizing up my possessions.
Uh-huh.
So
So as you're running pursued by the guard, you are thinking about this guy Dash, and he's probably your main threat right now.
Yep.
Is that
Why?
good? Okay,
Well,
so you run up this narrow alley
Why am I
up
your
towards the
main threat?
cathedral. Now,
He went
At the
that way.
cathedral,
Out the
outside the
window.
cathedral, now this is a busier street, and there's a bit more light here. More.
right,
Um,
okay.
So running up the street, there are up near the corner behind you. You've got the guards. Up near the corner is a group of 4 people. There are, and they look. One of them is the midget. Oh, dwarf.
Oh, jolly good.
He hasn't got like a big beard, but he's a bit stubbles.
Dux, I don't think you're allowed to
I'm
use the
gonna
word
run.
midget anymore.
Basically,
Just wanna-
yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry. One of them is this fairly thin guy in a black cape, and 2 of the others, they look, they look pretty tough.
Right.
They
Can
look
can
strong.
can the guards see me?
Yeah, they can see you run up to the
Really?
street.
Fantastic, because I'm going to run up to those guys. I've got a chest. I think I've got a chest in my possessions. I'm going to push it into the midget's hands and go, They found it. Get it away. Run. And then just.
Okay.
I want the
this
guards
is-
to see this.
Okay, let me just. I
Yeah,
just need to look at your character
it
sheet.
shouldn't just be
Okay,
me having a
I
bad
just need
day.
to look at your
Fuck
character
everyone.
sheet. Okay, I'm just trying to. I'm looking
Yeah,
for
the
the
last-
chest.
I feel
No,
like
it's
you're a
not-
dangerous man when backed into a corner, Morrow.
Yeah.
You
Wait a
have
minute.
no idea.
Wait a minute. Did you actually take your the chest is in your backpack?
Well, I assumed I had all my money with me, but
yeah, you got your
otherwise-
money, but like I assumed you left your backpack in.
Okay, well, I tell you what.
No? Is that?
Fuck it.
But otherwise, you're gonna have to get the chest out of the backpack.
Right. Okay.
Did you actually take your backpack with you? Surely not.
Oh, I guess not.
Well, unless otherwise
No, I'll leave
stated,
that then.
unless otherwise stated, you can't really assume he didn't. I would have thought.
No, well, I
Maybe you
mean,
could give him your vial of perfume.
or
All
it
right,
could be
all
really.
right. We can assume he's got his backpack with him, but then he's carrying 20 kilograms running away. Yeah, I suppose that's
Yeah,
reasonable.
no, it's all right. I'll have left it. When you decided I left it when I was going to be felt up by them, so fuck it. I'll have to change my plan.
You could give him the loot,
And
not that loot, the other loot.
You've got money and you've got time to pull money out. You've got
yeah, I was going to basically have to. I'm going to have to risk.
That backpack looks like it's got about 2 kilos of stuff in it, not 20.
It's got a lamp.
Yeah, but he's disguising himself as a guard. You know, I
Oh,
assumed
yeah,
he
yeah,
left it.
yeah.
I mean, but
well,
if you want to
no, it's
argue that,
definitely not
then
a
fair
20.
enough.
It's not definitely not a 20 kilo pack. Is all I'm.
No,
throwing
the
out there.
pack, not the pack on its
Mm.
own. Probably the money and the armor and stuff. Okay, you have got stuff on you, right? So you got your pouch. Maybe
Yeah,
you've
fuck
got
it.
your loot. You don't need to give them the whole pouch. You can maybe pull out a handful of coins or something, and
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna empty out 10 coins. Oh, I don't actually. I'll leave it full of the silver and take the gold and just yeah.
well, I mean,
Okay.
you're just reaching in, right? You're just reaching in and grabbing some coins.
Yeah.
Okay, you reach in and grab some random coins, right? What are you doing?
Pressing it into midget's hands and going and like basically pointing over at the guards and saying rather loudly, "We've been rumbled. Run. Take it with you." And then I'm running in the opposite direction.
Okay,
Like, fuck them. Fuck them.
Okay.
Fuck the guards. Fuck this city.
okay.
I'm out.
Right. So these
And I'm buying
guys,
a horse out of
these
this fucking
guys,
town.
Is this the guy that gave you the
These-
money in the first place?
No. This guy, to be fair, he's short. I think he needs some charity, frankly. Nature's been unkind.
Okay, I'm gonna just roll a check for these guys.
Can I just check you? You punch a child in the face for asking for a copper, but
No,
you're
I
happy
tried
to give other
punch-
short
I
people
tried
coins?
to punch a child in the face. I didn't succeed.
Okay. The guards come running up as which direction are you running now? Which direction are you heading for?
Maybe I'm going to continue with my plan of the cathedral.
Are you trying to run to the cathedral's shut, right? It's shut for the night. But
Oh,
like
fuck.
you can run up towards the main square.
Yeah, well, that's obviously I'm here, so I'm going to continue this way towards.
Up to the lawn market. Sure. Okay. One of them, the tall guy. Yeah, no, I'm afraid we need to. Yeah, one of them says, "Just grab him." Can you roll me d20, please?
I just want you
Sure.
to know.
I forgot this city's a bloody hive mind. Everyone's linked telepathically to get me.
Yeah,
Yuck.
you'll figure out that Doug's is a huge metagamer, even though he complains about it the other
If
day.
you find my name penciled into the dungeons as from my previous character,
How am I a huge metagamer?
You fucking know, mate. Don't
I'm
lie to
dodging.
me.
I feel like I'm running away from the Borg.
Okay, so 19.
Prior
That's
to the
nice.
session so far.
So the one of the big guys, he does grab you, but you wriggle out and you run for it. So you're running up that alley there. Now I'm just gonna check what this guy's gonna do.
Jesus Christ!
It does say on your
Yeah.
character sheet that you thrive in chaos, right? What does it say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, I would have cast Thunderwave if I had the spell slot. I was happy to go with that plan.
All right. The guards,
I'm so glad you didn't.
the guards come piling up to these guys.
Yep.
That's good. So you wriggle free and you're running up you're running up towards the lawn market.
Yep.
The guards come piling up to these guys, and by the time you get to the lawn market, no one seems to be pursuing you.
Right. So what I'm going to do is,
Can you
previous
draw
plan, I
on
said-
where you're going?
Sorry.
Can you draw?
Can I draw on where I'm
you're
going?
to go now?
Well, what I would want to do is, as I said, like break line of sight. So if I'm going up this way, what's the lawn market like? Is that a big open space? Is that like for like?
It's a big
livestock
open
and stuff?
space, and
Right.
there's a fair bit of light, and there are quite a few people around.
That sounds like a no. So I'm going to probably go down this way. So my plan is to try and get somewhere kind of, like one of these small alleys, and I want to just tuck myself into an alcove, throw up a minor illusion as much as I can to make it look like a, if it's in an alcove, just to make it look like the rest of a shitty wall, and I'm just gonna like basically do what I've done many times, which is like give it 20 minutes.
Sure. Okay. So after about 20 minutes hiding in a small courtyard by the exchange,
Yep.
behind a whole lot of rubbish, you catch your breath, and you don't hear any suspicious noises. In the distance, someone is singing drunkenly.
All right. I'm going to peek my head out. Is this a genuine drunk? I imagine it's a genuine drunk. So
You don't see him; it's just somewhere off
yeah.
in the night.
Okay. Well, yeah. I was going to say if I pass him, then it's like you didn't see me, right? And then just give him a wink and a slap on the ass. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take.
He tries quite hard to attract attention to himself.
I can't help it. It's pathological at this point.
I just love asses.
Yeah. I've learned to appreciate them, especially when I just had mine skewered, so it's like it's not fun.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to take a nice circuitous. Like I'm just gonna wander down, doo, take the long way back, come back. And I want to try and find the guys and say, it's all right, guys, I killed everyone. That's going to be, I want to come in looking like shit, like, no, it's all right. I've solved all our problems. Everyone's dead.
Okay. Can you roll me one further? D20, please.
Fuck.
Was that a 1?
I think we can assume you were seen coming back.
So I'm thinking of playing, like, my next class will probably be a warlock.
You should play a rogue because they once they get to a certain level, they can turn these like skill checks into like.
But I don't think I'm going to get to level 11 before like.
All right.
20.
So anyway, you do exactly that. It's by the time you get back to the room, everyone's probably a bit worried.
Hey guys. No, we were being cased, but funny story.
And then we'll just like, as soon as he starts talking about it, I'm just gonna like, just go back to doing what I was doing. Yeah.
Funny haha or funny like.
Well, I tell you what, I'm half tempted. I mean, Morrow is half tempted with whatever coin he has left, and I have some of my in the shared equipment.
So basically, Morrow.
Why did he?
I reckon.
What happened?
I reckon all the gold was at the bottom of your pouch, right? Because the silver includes what's chucked on top, and like I've taken some silver.
That's what I've been using. So yeah.
All your gold is safe, right? You just took a handful of coins out, and the silver is at the top. Okay. You're now reunited with your backpack
I'm just gonna like just hold it. It's like never leave me. So I killed everyone. We were being cased, but I took care of them. But we should probably go.
Yeah, okay. If that guy was looking out for us, then we need to get out of here. So do we just go out of the city and find somewhere dark? Is it you said it was windy. Is it raining tonight?
No, it's not raining at all.
Do we just go
I
and
don't
sleep
care what the
rough,
weather's like. I'm
or
going.
yeah, or do we try and find somewhere in the city to stay? So if we can
I'm
sneak out
leaving the
without being
city
tailed.
tonight. I'm leaving tonight, with or without you guys.
Okay. Now you do know that by now the city gates will be closed.
Do I know a
So
guy who can get around
you
that?
can't just like walk out of this. You can't just walk out a gate.
Bollocks.
I mean, obviously there will be alternatives.
Or you could hide in the Cathedral of the Divine Light until morning.
Yeah.
Well, that's shut as well. But yeah, you might be able to convince them to open the doors.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we do? Do we just find
Divinity has opening hours apparently. Yeah. So I want to leave first thing in the morning. So I want to be best placed to do whatever gets that to happen.
Well, we all do, and we have employment to leave with first thing in the morning. So if that seems like a good thing. But how do we get there? Don't think we should stay here tonight.
No, I'm not staying here tonight at any rate, because
there's a knock on the door.
I'm already halfway out the window. Later, lads.
Yeah.
The bills
I'll
come due.
open the door while Morrow gets one leg out.
It's like I've had a bit of an evening, right? Let's go.
There's Catherine is standing in the door again with her arms crossed.
Ah, good. We were about to come and see you.
Right. If she's anything less than a 5, I'm not getting my leg back out the window.
Morrow
looks like about a 9.5 from that picture.
Yeah, apparently she's hot as.
9.95 high availability or low availability?
I don't. Well, what does she look like? I don't think I've seen Catherine.
It's on the campaign picture.
I don't know. I have a Swedish wife. My idea of a 9.5 is pretty fucking. pretty fucking.
He's mentioned this before, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
In character, I have a Swedish wife as well, or the closest thing to it.
Mine was Miss Mount Wellington, but I'm not sure that ranks anyway.
Oh, nah. Halfway out the window. Fuck it. She's mid. Nah, she's pretty average. Fuck that.
She's also, like all the women in Dougal's world, an absolute punisher.
All right.
Part of the reason why I've got more money than the rest of you, by the way, is because no hookers will sleep with me, so I'll take anything at this point.
And I just turn them down.
Yeah, you turn them down, and I get turned down by them. So I guess we're similar, just different sides of the thing.
We're basically that predator, you know, like
Morrow,
villain.
Morrow, why are you squatting in the window?
Because it's been a night. I want to leave. I like windows, generally speaking. Quickest way to leave.
Yeah.
I just kind of
what's going on.
People are trying to kill us again. We're not safe here tonight. We have to leave right now.
What is it with you guys?
We've made a few
just
friends.
I just slump the shoulders and go, right. We were being cased by one of.
Can you come in and talk to me properly?
No, I can't. And that's, but I kind of like I just straddle the windowsill, and I'm just like, okay, shoulders drop, and it's like, okay, we're being cased by one of the companions of Nightblade, who is someone we probably don't want to be on the wrong side of. He's not, well, he was not far from here, meeting up with someone else. I managed to convince him to leave, but then I was convinced to leave at haste, and I kind of may have introduced.
Just slowly nodding.
I may have introduced our patient observer with the city watch. I don't know how long that's going to last. I don't know what kind of mess I've made. Generally speaking, I don't really care. I just drop the shits. I don't clean them. So window now. Good night. Take care. Peace. It's like, we're going.
And Morrow just drops out the window. Just wait. She walks over to the window. She looks down into the courtyard.
I'm just holding on. Yes. Yeah.
Roll your eyes. What do you want?
Wait,
He shuts
we've
the
got
windows and
horses
gives
here.
you
We've got horses.
Yes.
We've got all sorts. What are we doing?
They should be
Where are you
safe
going to go?
for the night tonight. They'll be locked up. They're coming
Anywhere
for
else?
us. They're not coming for your horse
Well-
or who's the other one? Garth's horse. So we just need somewhere safe to hunker down for the night.
I would say they could be.
Hey, you know what we should do? Let's go and break into the house that we know that's empty. Let's go stay
Also,
there.
the city watch may or may not be looking for Dash.
That's
How
a
can
good
we
idea.
do that? Yeah, how can
Oh,
we get in
it's
there
just I
without...
ran into some and they said they were looking for
Yeah.
some prick, some cheeky prick, and I could only think of one.
Really, in this group, you narrowed it down to one. That's pretty big effort. So wait, which house were you wanting to stay at?
The one where the poisoning took place.
Ah,
We know
well,
it's empty.
yeah.
Well, do you think you could get over the wall and we just turn up a minute later so that just as we're strolling past, the gate suddenly opens and we disappear in?
I think the gate was, if I remember correctly, because that was the place I jumped in as a kitty cat. It was quite locked.
Anyway, we can open
And there
that.
was a nosy Parker across the road that would probably call the cops.
Yeah, although if it's midnight or something, it's approaching midnight. Do you think she's still looking out the? I mean, she will be if we start trying to bash the gate down or something. But if we can get in there sneakily, how can we do that?
I can drop a rope over, tie it to a tree
So-
on the other side, and you guys could just shimmy up the side
So
of
you
the
want us,
wall.
you want us to go and
Now, it's
squat
also
somewhere?
it's also important to remember.
Can you minor illusion to disguise that? Probably not.
Garin Wood is outside the city walls,
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah,
and you're
that's-
inside.
Yeah, sorry. That I forgot that. That's. See, we could probably just go and hide somewhere in the sewers, but there's no way Catherine will be down with that.
Is
Does-
correct.
Does
Can
this, what's the barn size in this? Could we just go and hide sneakily in the barn if no one sees us go up there?
well,
How big is the barn in here?
do I
The
have any
barn?
criminal contacts? Do
Well,
I have anybody I
wherever
could
the
like?
horses are.
The
so-
stables.
Yeah.
There
must be
I don't
somewhere where they're
know. We
storing
could ask
food
to
and-
get stables.
Yeah. No, we don't want to ask. Asking's a problem. We need.
I assume the stables will be locked, but I
think-
don't know.
I think you might have ruined our chance to get help from the castle, Morrow.
They won't recognise them.
Me? Nah. I was fighting for my life.
Can we get into the outer bailey at this time?
I'm sure they'll have guards on the gates 24/7, but the problem is convincing them will be difficult.
But you're the
Let us
son. Of,
in.
you're the son of the Abathar, right?
Yes, some people might care. The person on the gate didn't seem to care.
An
when we-
avatar,
said we
that
were-
would probably be quite useful.
Yeah. Son of some minor knight. Okay, so where can we hide?
Catherine
Another
just
inn
says
just doesn't.
not
Yeah.
in the sewers.
What about the other one called the Watchman?
It's going to another. I guess if we
Well, a
split up into a
policeman
few
then.
groups, like one or two people go and rent a room, and the rest of us sneak in there. So the innkeeper, even if he's questioned or whatever, he's like, "No, I've just got two people up in the big room down the end." He doesn't realize he's got a group of 8 or something.
Well, what
But
about
that
that?
seems
What about? I tell you what. Can we? Is there any way we could like break into the place? The lady Dash got killed. We know that place is vacant.
That's not a bad
Can we-
idea, actually.
Can we break in there for the
She's
night?
dead.
You know the building. You don't know necessarily which room.
I thought we went into it and spoke to her.
If
What was her name? In here.
Because
Oh.
Dash has a body count when it comes to young women, which is something I
Do-
was wanting to
does
engage with them later.
Bannofix have a wild shape left, and do you get them back after a short rest?
I do, and I do.
Okay, so maybe you could scope out that building and figure out if there's an empty apartment in it.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's a good idea, Morrow.
I think in terms of how long would it take as a spider, probably a rat, right? Rat can squeeze under
Rats are
doors.
pretty quick. Yeah.
Yeah, and they can.
You got an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour, but I don't know how many things I'm going to have to go through. And rats are not very well liked either, so I've got to be kind of stealthy. But I think
I thought you could get out of a city. You just couldn't get into a city at a certain time. Like, why would they not let you leave?
Because it's the happiest place on earth.
Yeah. Well, they probably would.
Well,
but
the
you still
gates
have to
the
talk
gates would
to,
be closed.
Yeah,
But,
you'd have to talk to the people.
someone
at the
would
gate.
be there probably, wouldn't they?
It's the People's Republic of, I don't know, whatever we call it.
But they're
Tarathian
also
City.
likely on the payroll. I mean, yeah, you could just talk to the guards, but yeah, that word might get around that. Oh yeah, they just left via so-and-so gate.
yeah.
I don't suppose we can like jump in the river and get out. Sail down.
I think going and finding that house where that body got pulled out of isn't a bad idea because they won't
Yeah, I
they
like
won't
that.
expect us there.
Yep, and I think we can leave the horses in the. Sounds like the stable's already locked. Just leave the horses here tonight. Come back and get them at dawn. Go to this caravan place. Get the fuck out of Dodge.
If anything, it'll make it look like we're still hanging around here, which I'm cool with.
How do we know the horses are going to be here when we come back?
They don't, but they're not our horses. I'll just whisper that to Dash.
Yeah, did I have a horse? I can't remember.
No, you did
No.
not.
I can't remember. I can remember.
25 GP worth. What do you think?
Doesn't say I've got one on my character sheet.
No, the horses were borrowed from Sir Bellingham by Catherine and Garth, who rode up in one day.
Okay, so we didn't ride up here at all.
No,
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, that
Too late
unless
to walk.
anyone particularly objects, let's go with that plan. I think that's the best plan.
Okay.
We'll go and loiter around outside this apartment building while
Okay.
Bannofix comes up with a
way to get
which
in.
apartment it is and a way to sneak in.
No, when I wild shape, I basically wild shape everything that's on me, right? Including backpacks and stuff. Can I grab the rope?
Yep.
Dash?
Sure.
Yep, I'll give him my rope.
Cool. I'll chuck that in the back, and then I'll nimbly bimbly cat it over.
Back in the alleys. Where is this accommodation again?
it was in the alleys. It was near Pete's kitchen.
Oh yeah, that'll be safe.
So how are we going to
Luckily,
sneak out of
everyone
here
works
so we
for the
don't
grass.
get...
How are we going to get there without getting noticed? We're not.
Well,
Okay,
it's dark.
it's a-
I think we just sit out and make sure we're not being followed.
It's getting fairly late now. It's getting, like it's fairly late. Okay, so Catherine says, so you've convinced Sarah that, sorry, you've convinced Sam, the Sam woman, that the safest thing to do is to go with us. And now,
No, but here's the
and
positive.
now-
Here's the positive thing, though. We know that something bad's happening. I mean, if she wasn't with us, she could just be hiding up in that room when the bad
It's
people
like-
come.
You know, those 4 guards would have been useful to protect
And we
us,
know they're
Morrow.
coming.
Yeah, those 4 guards. I
Yeah,
don't
this
think
is
you
not-
understand the priority of guards. The priority of guards is to protect the safety of guards.
Yeah, but we could have paid for some protection.
Yeah,
I
With that
don't
big
think
bag
that's
of
Take
money
your
that you
money.
actually
they,
had.
they,
They'll
want,
take your
they,
money
they
and
wanted
Scarpa win
to
it.
be paid, but they wouldn't have offered me protection. I'll put it that way.
yeah.
We don't have deeper pockets than the grasp or the Binnel Hill Boys.
And also, we're new here, right? So even if we had double the amount of money, they're like, I've got to live here, man. I'm not.
Well, that's a lot of money in that sack, Morrow. Where'd you get it from?
Oh my fucking
I,
god!
I don't know. The same place you seem to have got your X-ray goggles.
Yeah, you might have to.
Hey, I didn't know you were from the planet Krypton.
You might have
Does
to.
anyone know you're like? I don't know.
You walked in and
I
like
could answer your
Fish
question.
bag of
Dash's
bag.
eyes were on your fucking coin pouch, and he's just like, I think there's about 25
Fuck off my
coins in there.
page.
Looks like there's some gold. It looks quite heavy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, that's
shapely.
a new pouch of coins. Did you sell
Dash-
something?
Dash doesn't
Right.
understand the concept of metagaming.
All right,
That's all right. I
who's
do.
Hey, I was
can't
the
hear his
suggested
questions.
not
It's
being
not
able to
entering
see.
we're gonna
Not being able to
take
see character sheets. So as
we're
long
gonna
as
take a roundabout way there, and whoever's got best perception
Aragin,
should go at the back and try and make sure we're not being followed.
should Sam and I just stay here?
I don't
Like,
think it's
understand these
safe.
people are looking for you,
Yeah,
I
but
would-
like,
If
that's a
they
better
don't even
idea.
know who we are.
They
Do they?
may have seen that you guys are with us, and if they have put 2 and 2 together and they don't fire at us, they'll take you to get to us to ensure we don't leave without you.
Oh, I don't know how they know everything, but okay.
They seem to have
I'll,
eyes everywhere. They've been watching us
I'll-
for a while now.
I'll go and break the good news to Sam, and I will get my things together.
10
See
minutes,
you later.
and then we're off.
10 minutes. Okay.
And we
She
won't
leaves.
tell her after she leaves. All right, we're also going to sneak out of the inn, so we won't tell her that, but we'll sneak out the back. Probably out. We'll go out this window.
It's a good window.
All right.
I'm just milling
Um,
around to the back smoking.
So it's going to take
So,
getting everybody out the window is going to be you know, it's not a huge drop down into the street, especially if there are people there to catch you at the bottom.
yeah, I'm going to minor illusion a little X. Right there. A landing strip. Just. There you go.
I'll get handsy if it looks like anyone's going to fall.
Oh, God's sake.
Oh, sorry, I thought you needed assistance.
Okay, so half an hour later, everybody is in the courtyard with all their things together. And Sam just says, I really never thought I'd be doing anything like this.
Isn't it great? Just like being kids again, eh?
Casual just says, nah, nor do I.
Life
Nor
will
do I.
be
This
duller
wasn't my.
at the castle. Ryman Castle, obviously.
Okay, so from back to the map of the center, with a clank, clank, clank. Quite a large group we've got now.
On board.
So I
we're
need
not going
to.
to clank. We're definitely not clanking.
Paladimir
clanking.
will be.
Mm.
I'll clank if I want to.
Yeah.
Will clank. if he
I'll
wants
now-
to.
I'll
No
loudly
more.
click my staff.
Just to get on Dash's nerves.
Yeah, we're a belligerent group tonight. I don't understand it.
As usual. Okay, so
Between Morrow and Bannofix, we've pretty much
So
got no friends.
altogether, there is a group of 9 of you, right? Aragin, Bannofix, Catherine, Dash, Garth, Maynard, Morrow, Paladimir, and Sam. Okay. Where are you heading?
Speedily but not suspiciously, a roundabout way to the building we're going to.
All right. Can you put me it's up the alleys, which is, you kind of know where that is. It's right up the northwest of this map. So you're let's start off. You're at the you're basically there, right?
Yep.
So from there you can head out to that main
Sure.
street.
Should we
Where
go
you
up?
gonna go?
And then can we actually get off the road and come up like by the river? Trudge
you
along the
can-
edge of the river instead of the street?
No, you can't,
Okay, maybe just go up.
because you can get down to the river, but yeah, okay, cool. All right.
How do I
So
press that?
you head past the watchman. Now, who is
Who are our most perceptive? They should go front and back.
It's not me. I've got low wisdom.
I'm very perceptive.
so who's up the front?
Yeah. I've got
Yep,
plus
this
2.
is your-
I
this
could,
is your
I could
moment,
go up the
Bannofix.
front. Maybe I think Stu should go at the rear to see if
I
we're
got-
being followed.
I'm
Plus
going to go
5,
in the
I think,
middle.
perception.
because,
You just don't let Stu out the back with his pole.
All right. So sorry, who's up the front?
I'll
That,
go.
that Aragin is
And I'm in the back.
Aragin's up the front, and Bannofix.
I'm currently jamming
Bannofix
tomorrow's
will be
theme song.
Okay. And okay, Maynard and Morrow are in the middle somewhere. With Sam and Catherine. Who's after? I just want to know who's after Aragin and who's before Bannofix.
I'm gonna be in the middle.
All right. So that leaves
I'm protecting Catherine.
okay. So that leaves Garth up the front with Aragin, and Paladimir is just behind Bannofix. Okay. All right. Okay. So Aragin and Paladimir. Aragin, Garth, Paladimir, Bannofix. Can you roll me d20s, please?
Ooh. I know everything.
One-on-one. From the rear.
Okay, Bannofix.
I'm just not. Yeah, as I'm walking along, you can see me just casually notching staffs based on rough estimates.
Yeah, no, Bannofix. It's a large group. There are not many people around now. Bannofix, can you roll? You're rolling at disadvantage, please.
Something's got to be done about this. This sucks. This is not fun. It's like like 4 sessions of a disadvantage. 4. Cool.
4 sessions?
Yeah, I think it's been 4. Has it been at least 3?
Okay. So
Write it down.
yeah, I mean, not a lot of time has passed, and
He's just wearing us
game.
down and putting the thumb screws on and taking us close to death. All right.
And okay,
He doesn't need to write anything down. He coded it.
You make your way to the alleys. You do pass near the Badger. You make your way to the alleys. And on the way up to the Badger, there is a large group of guys emerging from the Badger, having an argument. You make your way to the alleys. Now there are people. You are hitting. You do have to squeeze past people. You know, like people coming towards you. You have to move aside to let people pass. The alleys it's narrow. You reach the building. It's very close to Pete's kitchen. You reach the this particular alleyway is a bit wider. It's about like 4 or 5 feet wide. When there was a handcart bringing down the corpse, that basically took up the whole thing, and you had to wait. You couldn't get past it. But you now believe you have found the open archway of the building leading to a stairwell that the woman was taken down from.
Okay, so I'll whisper to. I'll just let the others pass and gesture to keep walking, and I'll whisper to Bannofix, duck in here. We'll keep going around a decent block, even if it takes us 20 minutes. So that if we are being tailed, it's not obvious that this is actually where we've come to.
Cool. And I'll duck in.
Pause here. Yeah.
I'll duck in kitty cat form. And then kitty cat form.
And you're going to turn to a cat.
A black cat.
Wait, which one? What are we doing here? We're are we searching the rooms for a place to stay, or is this the? Yeah, cool. A rat. A rat then.
Why not a black cat?
So I can get under doors. Rats can like spread their bones and stuff.
All right.
Mouse.
All right.
A small rat.
Okay, so Bannofix turns himself into a rat. And so this is
Someone's going to put you out of your misery, I
so
reckon.
we're gonna swap to the alleys.
They'll get a nasty surprise.
All right, Bannofix. As a rat. Hang on, we'll get to you in a bit. So this is basically this part of the alleys, and the building where you are is it's around about there. Can you see this?
Yep.
Okay. Where's everyone else going to go? Can you draw me can you draw an arrow, please, Aragin?
Oh, okay. So I've put something in Discord, but that was just because I was working off the massively zoomed out and I wasn't sure we were. So we're going to take a long meandering tour kind of out of the alleys and back in. Like we want to be 10 or 15 minutes, give Bannox plenty of time. And it's at this first opportunity I think we get when we go around a corner, and we'll do this a few times, we just want to actually, as soon as we go around a hard right or something, we want to stop and just wait for 5 minutes at one stage and just see if we hear anyone coming.
There are people coming and going. I mean, it's late now. You reckon it's probably after midnight. So there are people coming and going. You're a large group. You attract a few looks. There aren't a lot of people about now, right? Certainly up in some of the buildings, in the open windows, you catch a little bit of light. You catch bits of conversation.
What's this battle map?
Yeah, this large group. This is in the alleys. So you pass you pass by Sam's sister's house.
Okay, is that the
Pass by
city?
Pete's kitchen. Pete's kitchen is still open. There's still loads of people up in Pete's kitchen.
Is that the city gate? Sorry, is that the city walls not far from us to the north there, or whatever direction that is?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and then in that case, before we peel off properly from Bannox, I'll whisper to him, we'll see you at the city gate not far from here, about or is that is there a gate where the river comes out? Well, either way, I'll just say we'll see you in about 15, 20 minutes.
The wall is actually built over. The wall is actually built over the river.
So I'll say to Bannox just as he's peeling off, we'll meet you where the river goes through the wall, not far from here, in about 15, 20 minutes.
Go.
And we will actually head off.
So let me reveal.
And off to Kingside.
I don't know how much of this. I don't know how. Okay, you can't get to Kingside easily from here. You'd have to go back to.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't easily get to Kingside from here, but you can get. But you know.
Actually, can we just hide down here by the river then for?
Yes, you can. You can go down. You can go down, get back down by the river. There is a woman carrying a bucket of water from the river. You pass her, and she just says, "Good evening." There are a few people around. Okay, Bannofix, Mr. Rat, you scurry up the stairs. There are there's a high building. It's about 6-7 stories high. There on each level there are doors going to rooms, and some of the doors you've got very good hearing, you've got very good smell. Some of the doors you hear gentle snoring, or you hear hushed conversation, or other sound of other nighttime interactions.
This is the spate of nighttime buggery. Let's go.
You stop by each door, have a smell, have a listen. No one's on the stairs right now. Can you roll me an investigation check, please?
Was she killed in her room? Because you could follow the smell of blood.
True. 7.
Now, why is this at disadvantage?
Because every fucking thing's a
'cause you're
disadvantage.
exhausted.
Oh yeah, because you're still exhausted. 7
It's a
and
tired
12.
rat.
Okay. Okay. Now. Wait. Okay. So I said investigation, but we could also make this a perception check.
Oh, perception would be better.
Okay. Now, advantage on perception checks relying on smell.
Sweet then. Having said that, my first roll was a 7, so it doesn't really matter.
Surely you get to reroll if it's a whole different stat.
All right. Yeah. Now, dried blood. I reckon this might be quite easy for a rat. All right.
That means you're up to 12 already. That 7's not too bad.
Why 12?
Because he's still him. Unlike polymorph, while you get the benefits of the thing you change into, you keep your wisdom, intelligence, and I think even charisma as a wild shape. It's different to polymorph. He's still Bannofix.
All right. All right. So the fight now there much of the blood has disappeared, but there's still a faint smell of blood. You follow it to a doorway. You listen to the doorway. There's nothing there. You believe you have found the room you're looking for.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so I'll mark it in my mind, in my little rat brain.
And your little rat brain is probably pretty good at that.
Now, I wonder. No, I can't. Okay, so then I'm going to scuttle back and find a place to turn back and head off to meet these guys.
There's no one in the stairway. You drop your rat form.
Cool.
Okay, you drop your rat form. Bannofix.
Excellent.
Now, Aragin, can you show me on this map where you arranged to meet up? Because I should have really pinned that down a bit better.
Yeah, sorry, just basically just as close to the river as we could get down this little dead end alley, and we were just hunkering down.
All right, so I'm just drawing a circle down by the river. So down there is that's a little key is down there, where basically people from the alleys are constantly coming and going, and with buckets of water to get buckets of water from the river. Not very hygienic, but if you live in the alleys, that's what you have to do.
If anyone strikes up conversation or something, it's just we're waiting on a boat. Someone's taking us across the river.
Okay, no one asked you that. I mean, this is a fairly busy place. Even though it's midnight, there are people coming and going. No one actually asks you that specifically. Bannofix.
Yep. That's a bit paranoia, actually. I can imagine like rocking up to a bus stop and then turning to the guy next to you and go, "The fuck are you doing? Where you go? What's happening?" Nobody really gives a shit.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll be annoyed if they talk to me.
I'm waiting for a boat. What the fuck do I care? Fuck off.
I'm just here waiting for a boat. Nothing suspicious. Nothing to see here. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. Bannofix, on the way down, can you roll me another d20, please? You've dropped your rat form.
Am I at disadvantage again?
Yep.
Greedy.
That is shit, isn't it?
2 instead of the 20.
Ooh. Okay. So now you and you're all reunited down by the river. What do you want to do?
I'll let them know what room it is, and what's the play. We're just going to kind of stagger back there a little bit and
Yeah,
bump our way.
can we, is there any way we can sneak in or disguise, break up into a few groups, but they only have to follow one group there? Did you go in and see if there was a back door or a balcony? Mind you, you'd be climbing up multiple stories to a balcony. It'd be so, it'd stand
This
out
is
like
the
dog walls.
Ellie's, you know.
No, I was
See
gonna
how it is.
I was gonna pop inside to see if I could do something about the lock, but I'm a rat, so really, yeah. No, I know which door it is. It's basically it. Which should be fine. I think we can.
Okay, well, provided they didn't see you go in there and they're just following us, maybe we just absolutely leg it from here. And so, or at least when we get close, like say when we get to like, say if we come around here, when we get to like this point, we just start sprinting. So when they get around, if someone's following us, when they get around here, they're not sure if we just sprinted off down somewhere else or whether we went into a building. Because there's a good chance they don't know that we know that person's dead. That's something we wouldn't necessarily know, so it'd be quite something for them to assume that we'd decided to go and hide in this dead person's place.
Yep. Okay.
I just think we're up to something in the alleys. Mainly because I don't have any better ideas.
Yeah, the problem is that the grass are everywhere.
Well, yeah.
You know who you can thank for that, eh?
Okay.
I just find it quite funny.
So you're saying we're still being followed?
No, you just get sighted.
You don't believe you're being followed, but certainly plenty of people have seen you. You are a large group.
Well, we could all just split up into twos and meander our way back there, just not to look super obvious.
Catherine just says, I'm
probably a good idea.
really not sure. I don't know my way around in this labyrinth.
So have we all been given clear directions though on where we're going? Because yeah, Dougal made me roll every time I went through here, but I'm not going to need to do that because I'm from the alleys, right?
Yeah, no, you're
We're only
Dash.
one street over.
Dash is totally confident. He knows exactly where he is.
All right, so let's just do that. Let's just sprint into groups of 2, 1 minute apart.
Maybe groups of 3.
Groups of 3.
Yeah, so 3 groups of 3. Does that sound about right?
Yep.
Because Stu knows where he's going. I know where I'm going. Morrow probably knows, given he's
did the murdering,
taking money off the gangs.
So who's most likely to be able to unlock the door? Because it'll be locked quietly.
That's a good
Anyone
question.
got thieves' tools? Does Maynard have any?
Yeah, I've got some.
Okay, well, Dash, you've got to go in the first group then.
Yeah.
Did you take a sleight
Okay,
of hand proficiency?
so 3 groups of 3. Who's the first group?
No, I don't think I took a sleight of hand proficiency. But I have +2.
Alright,
So
take a roll.
we've got Dash in the first group. We've got Dash.
Oh no, I have +4 on thieves' tools.
Oh, you took the thieves' tools proficiency. Yeah. That's what you want. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got in the first group we've got Dash and we've got who?
I'll have
Probably Bannofix is the only one who knows where to go, right?
Yeah. So take him. Oh, actually, he's got to. He's had to explain it to all of us because we're going to split up anyway.
I'll take Catherine. She better stick
So
with
Dash, Catherine, and Bannofix. Is that right?
because
Yeah.
I'll act like I'm like super cool for knowing my way around the alleys.
Okay, Catherine says no thanks. Sam and I will stay together.
Yeah. I mean, Dash, that's your own fault for
Okay,
giving
we'll
off a
see.
rapey vibe.
We'll send
Maybe I'll take
Garth
them
on the
on.
first group.
Sam, Catherine, and Maynard. Sorry. So Dash, Bannofix, and Garth. Is that the first group?
Well, no, because
Okay.
Bannofix is the only other one that knows his way. So
Okay, so let's send Maynard, Dash, and Garth.
and Yeah,
Does
so-
Maynard have any inspirations left, or does Morrow take one of them?
Don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I think
Okay,
I
so
used
sorry.
everything in-
First. So who's going first? Bannofix.
Bannofix,
What?
Dash, and Garth, because
No,
Bannofix can give you
Bannofix-
guidance. But we all have to go. It doesn't matter because he's had to explain it to all of us. We all know the building, and he's had to explain which apartment it is. He can't be with all three
Yeah,
groups.
you can't really explain which.
And he can
apartment,
give
but-
you guidance to make that check easier, because getting in there quietly without alerting the building someone's breaking in is going to be critical. And we can still set a watch all night, obviously, and have
just
a
don't be
backup plan for
surprised
getting the fuck
when
out of
Bill
there.
gets you lost after dark
Okay.
in the alleys because he likes
So
doing.
is that correct? Dash, Bannofix, Garth set off. Are we happy
Yep.
about that? Okay, and then
Dash isn't, but
Catherine,
he's never
Sam,
happy.
Catherine, Sam, Maynard, and then Aragin, Morrow, Paladimir. Sorry about all this rolling. Can everyone roll me yet again? D20, and those who are exhausted, please roll twice.
Oh, I'm exhausted, but I'm still
Ooh, solid.
kicking.
Not that much else.
No, fair amount.
Yeah, but not a critical success.
Yeah, you're not exhausted. I'm at disadvantage, remember?
You've been rolling, even last session you rolled really impressively with disadvantage. I remember you kept rolling massive rolls.
Yeah, I kept like hitting with double good rolls in the top percentiles. The upper quartile disadvantage showmanship. Above average.
Oh, somebody join.
Hey guys,
Oh, what's that, man?
how's it going?
Well, it was
Hey,
Apologies, but
Hey,
we
how's
got
it
you
going?
killed.
Sweet, I can roll up a new character.
a wizard.
okay.
The first person that dies out of Luca or I will be rolling wizards, I think. It's been determined.
All right. So you all make it to the building now. Just still in Tarathian, Maynard.
Okay. Oh,
Decided we were trying to be
Still in
murdered.
Tarathian.
So now we're
Maynard.
breaking into the dead woman's house to hide there overnight because we know it's an empty apartment.
Maynard.
the one that
is
talked to us that we got killed?
Maynard's starting to get sick.
Maynard's starting to get sick, you said.
Yeah. Okay, so
You got
Is that from the
leprosy
poison?
that rat.
okay, so yes, this building, this door,
It's going gangrenous.
Bannofix takes you to the empty room. Bannofix.
Mm-hmm.
Bannofix takes you to the empty room. Dash. It is actually locked,
Okay.
so it's.
Yeah, so
It doesn't look like a very sophisticated lock. It looks like a pretty. You've seen worse.
Okay, so
Guidance.
I'm disadvantaged, so I need guidance.
Yep. Which I'll give it to him.
Okay, have you got one?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay, cool.
Right,
And,
no, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
+4 on thieves' tools, and I don't know that I've ever actually picked a lock successfully. So here we go.
Yeah. Well, this is saying okay. So we're going to do an intelligence check.
No, it's a dexterity.
No, this is intelligence working out a lock.
Well, it
This
says
one's
thieves'
intelligence.
tools dexterity. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Looks-
Or
Otherwise-
intelligence, dexterity or intelligence.
Yeah. So I'll go dexterity. Since it's a,
All right, you can choose, can you? Maybe,
I-
maybe.
I-
Fair enough.
I think you can,
Okay.
right? It's your best roll.
Picking a lock's
So-
usually about feel as well. It's about the fine touch.
Yeah.
So
then-
let's see how you get on. And you're trying to do this silently. So
Yeah,
there's
and I-
this large group of 9 people all like.
No, we would have
Three
arrived
fingers
there
on it.
first,
Yeah.
right?
Only 3 to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 right,
yeah.
definitely.
That's right. If this doesn't work, we'll have to bust the door down.
Okay, this is a disadvantage.
Oh no.
With no, so 5 plus
Alright.
4 is 9 plus a d4. Roll your d4.
Okay.
That might be all right.
Yeah,
So
and roll a
get a
d4.
4. Get a 4.
Yeah.
That's 13. That's solid.
All right, 13. All right. Like I say, it's not a very hard lock.
You could just hear Bannofix just going, "You can do it, man. Just fucking twiddle those locks."
You've got to be good for something, and
Fuck it up.
it doesn't take a sneaky rogue like Dash long to get this door open. You get the door open, and you notice this lock is only just very, very recently be fitted, and there's a fairly small room. It looks very squalid.
The sawdust is still on the floor from where they've like put the lock on this afternoon. I just don't that. All right, guys, we're gonna sneak in.
Okay, so you make your way in now.
Quietly.
Aragin, Morrow,
I'm gonna be like,
Paladimir. Aragin, Morrow, Paladimir. You're roundabout at the
Wait, wasn't
Heck.
Morrow going with the 2 women? Oh, sorry, not oh yeah, sorry, that was right. Yeah, Maynard's going with Sam and Catherine. Sorry.
okay. And there's a woman. There's a woman coming up behind you, and she just says, "Is it hello? You're new in the building, then?"
Yeah, we just moved in yesterday.
Oh, okay. It's not bad here. And she heads off in the direction of Pete's kitchen. Aragin, you do get a bit of an uneasy feel about it.
wasn't yesterday like didn't the body come out today?
Well, she doesn't know. We just met her on the stairs. She doesn't know what apartment. This place is 7 stories high.
Yeah. No, she was
Oh.
actually moving. She was actually coming up behind you in the alleys, and she's continuing in the direction of Pete's kitchen.
Oh, and she said that as we turned into the building.
Yeah. And then she turns back and she says, "So, are you new in town then?"
No, lived here all my life.
Deception check.
Okay. Aragin, Morrow, Paladimir. Do you want to roll an insight check? Because
Yes,
like,
please. Fuck's sake. My rolls are consistently shite.
all right, and you get the feeling, she's being nosy.
Maybe you can introduce her to your pole.
Okay.
She is being. Oh, geez, how does that work? Aragin.
Yep.
+2. All right. Yeah. No. You get the feeling she's being nosy, and
So, okay, I'm going to. So we're quite close to her, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna lean in slightly and just say a bit quieter that I've lived here all my life, and that's long enough to know you don't ask questions in the alleys. You're being far too nosy, so how would you like to make a few silver? You're going to come and stay for the night. You're going to be fine in the morning, but we're being hunted, and I can't let you go.
Okay. She says, "How much silver?"
How much?
You'll all you'll have to do is sleep on the floor, and you'll get 5 silver for your time. It's only a few hours till dawn now.
And I'll lean over the corner and go, "Unless you want to earn a couple more silver."
Shut up.
Very well. Okay.
Okay, so so I'll just gesture, and I'll actually I'll gesture, and I'll start counting. I'll reach for my pouch and start counting out the silver as we're kind of going up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't think I'm just gonna murder her or anything. But
Okay. So she seems like not. Yeah, you haven't really had a good look at her face yet. She's wearing a hood, just like hunched up a bit. You make it up to the 4th floor, and everyone is piled into this room. The room is not going to be big enough for everyone to even lie down. But you know, like, there's room to breathe. There is a small wooden window about that size. It's shuttered, wooden shutters out into the street. So like, it's currently closed. It's pretty dark in here unless someone's done a light cantrip. It doesn't smell great. Doesn't smell great. There is a very rough straw mattress on the floor, big enough for 2 people. There are a few clothes. They look pretty ragged. There are some everything. There's nothing valuable at all. It's a small room.
well,
There's
I'll
a clay
gesture.
chamber pot. That's it.
I'll gesture to the mattress and say, Sam and Catherine, it's not much. Nobody's using the chamber pot tonight.
Catherine looks down at the match and says, "No, it's not much. I think I'll pass." And she just goes and sits in the corner. And then this woman comes in as well.
Good some
Okay.
hostages, nice touch.
And Catherine says, "Who is this?"
Let's just call her a nosy Parker. She was far too interested in what we're up here, so she's simply going to accompany us for the night.
She's with me.
Go on her way at dawn.
Up Barbara.
Okay.
Just spot his
And
hand.
Bannofix goes and puts his arm around this woman. She's got a hood over her face.
Mm-hmm.
And she's pretty hunched up. She's like, it's middle of summer. I mean, it is cold and windy. I mean,
Yep.
it is windy right now, but like, she is fairly heavily dressed. And Bannofix, you go and give her a hug. Bannofix, can you roll me?
A charisma check.
Roll me a d20, please, at disadvantage.
Five.
Okay.
I'm giving off them rapey vibes for sure.
You know what? With your +5, that's enough. You
Well,
notice
for what?
Perception, I'm assuming. It's not going to be for charisma.
You notice she's quite cold. You put your arm around her. Yeah, you notice she's quite cold.
Quite cold.
Yeah.
I'll just reach up and I'll pull back the hood a little bit.
Okay. Roll initiative, please.
Cool.
So hang on, how are we going to do this? So I need to find myself a battle map. I'm going to have to steal one from somewhere. Oh, you know, it's very hard to plan for you guys. Okay, I'm going to have to reuse this one here.
Just have to ask yourself, what's the smartest thing these guys could possibly do this evening, and plan accordingly.
And then do the opposite.
I didn't plan for the opposite. Yeah, I know.
Like attack the guards in Tarathian City.
Okay, so we've got tokens here.
I'll be a Morrow, attack the guards,
We've
Luke.
got Bannofix. Bannofix, Maynard. I'm just like randomly distributing some tokens here. And
We're
we
about to find
also need tokens for
his pouch.
Why would you guys?
Oh yeah, everyone's together.
Yeah. Dan attacked the guards when they found his
Now,
150.
who have I
dollars.
left out? I've left Garth. I need 2 more tokens. I need a token for Garth. And I need a token for this woman. Okay, so that's my Garth token. Okay, Bannofix, you yank the hood down, or you put the hood down. And Bannofix, the woman you see, it is a woman, and her skin just looks grey. She's not like especially old, but her skin just looks grey and very taut. And she lunges at you. Not in a good way.
Thanks for clarifying.
Okay. I'm going to take this token.
She lunges
Yep.
in the other direction towards the door.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I wouldn't have brought her up
Okay.
if I knew she looked like that.
Yeah, that's maybe unfair, but and we've also got Sam the chambermaid. I'm not going to put a token on for her. She's going to keep well out of the way. And
Oh
Well,
wait,
how come
is
how
that the
come we
check
have
on the
two
bottom right?
female? Yeah, how can we have 2 female tokens then? If who's the other one? If one of them's not Sam.
One stash.
oh yeah, true. All right, I'm going to take Sam's. Yeah, I'll put like one of them is for Sam. Okay. All right, and then I need.
Is that a White Walker? Is that the old lady you just invited into the room and locked the door?
Yeah, initiative, please.
Everyone?
You don't need to be involved. You can keep out the way if you want.
I've got 7 hit points, so I am gonna keep out of the way.
Gus,
I rolled 8.
Gus, 16. Bannofix, 8.
Dash 17.
Dash, 17. Now, I don't know.
8.
I'm going to have to say everyone who's not Paladimir, Aragin, Bannofix. No, I would do that. I would have played any surprise. Maynard 8. What do I see? Oh, Maynard, sorry. And the one I'm missing is Morrow is 3. Fine. Okay.
I've rolled a 3, so I don't know if it's come through yet.
Yeah. Dash, you are first. Where are you, Dash? Dash, you're right behind Bannofix. Okay, you see Bannofix. Bannofix goes and gives her a hug. So I'm going to move Bannofix's token, okay, to there. Bannofix goes and gives her a hug. And then he kind of looks. And then he lifts her hood down. You see her lunge for Bannofix.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, can I shoot my light crossbow at her?
No one has any weapons in hands. So let me just do that first. So sheath weapons. Can I do that? It could be that no one's actually got any already.
We
Yeah,
haven't had a
then
long
I'll-
rest yet, have we?
I'll swap positions with Maynard.
Okay, so you can whip out your crossbow. I should say surprise, really.
Well,
No, that's all right. Okay.
not with an
Okay,
initiative.
you
like
whip out
that.
your crossbow,
Yep.
and yeah, where are you, Dash? Yeah,
Wait,
you can
wait.
take a shot at it.
I haven't rolled initiative. How did I get that crappy roll?
Oh, did I just take?
Oh, I rolled worse.
I might have taken a previous roll.
Yeah.
We can take the 5 if you like, or
Well,
we can.
I think I get 5 + 1 or 5 + 2. Okay, so it goes up to 7. So you can just leave it at 6.
Okay,
Okay,
so I'm going
I'll-
to take it. I'm going to
Fair
take an
enough.
attack with disadvantage, right?
Okay,
Sure.
sorry. So. Oh, sorry. I just dropped it. Did I? Okay, pick up crossbow. Sorry about that. Okay. And then. Okay. Yep. You're gonna take an attack.
With disadvantage.
Why
the hit.
disadvantage?
I'm exhausted.
No,
Does that
it's,
not account
it's
for?
not that
Okay,
exhausted.
that's
Not that
right.
exhausted.
Doesn't account. All right.
All right.
Here we go. Boom. 13.
13 is
And I'll
a
take
hit.
a D8 and a sneak attack, right?
Go for it.
So it's a D8 and a D6. Take that. Oh, cock die, 6.
Okay. A 6 and the D8 is a 5. So that's a. Okay.
Dirty work.
Okay. Your crossbow bolt strikes from the hip. Is that you?
Can I get behind Morrow?
You can try. Okay.
Um,
Catherine just jumps up. Paladimir, what are you gonna do? Unmute your microphone.
It is
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I warmed her up.
step in and attack.
So you've got your shield and your long sword. All right. Yeah. Okay. Take your token. Move it. All right. And roll your attack. Now, her hands, her fingers also are just like slightly greeny tinged grey, and she's got long claws. 13. A 13 is a hit. Now, you have. Oh, you've got a spell slot left. You can use it for Divine Smite if you want. Everyone's injured.
Oh.
You can also save it for Cure Wounds.
Save it.
Okay. So D8, please. Oh, sorry, you rolled it. Nice. Okay, you strike her. Garth, he's surprised. I'm applying surprise to some of these NPCs. They weren't paying as much attention. Bannofix, what are you going to do?
Just gonna give it the good old thorn lash.
Give her the lash.
Right. You give it a lash.
He's going on the lash.
I'm a lash.
Right.
Let me throw that. There we go. 17.
Is it like a whip? Is it like a virtual leash?
It's exactly like that.
Okay.
Come here.
D6. D6.
5. Nice.
Okay. You lash her, you whip her even closer to you. She just shrieks in pain and anger.
I'm getting that fucking hug.
Right. Bonus action, nothing?
Nothing.
I'm getting that hug.
At this point, it's called a struggle cuddle, I think.
It's struggle cuddle.
Okay, I just need to fix Aragon's initiative to reset. What am I going to do?
You can put a break in the recording for that one.
Oh wait, what does that mean? I don't understand. Why did everybody change positions again?
Because that's what we do.
I don't get this.
I'm not moving any tokens.
No, I meant
No, I mean,
on the stream.
Maynard.
I'm not streaming.
Because Maynard joined us.
Yeah, no, I corrected that before.
yeah, actually, I think Morrow turned his video off and on.
Maynard.
Something suspicious.
No, Maynard.
I was
do you
getting
wanna
cereal.
Like cereal? Like I'm cereal, bro? Or like
No, I'm super cereal. No, I was in like morning and I was hungry.
Maynard.
fair enough.
Maynard. You're muted.
You're on mute.
Do you know cornflakes were invented as an anti-masturbation aid?
It's not working.
Yeah, I know.
Vicious mockery, I'm casting.
Maynard, what are you doing? Oh, vicious mockery. Okay, sorry. Yep, but yeah,
Where did that come from?
I got distracted by that comment there.
The
Okay.
Kellogg's dude was a crazy
We
one,
have
apparently.
the strangest
What are you saying?
D&D
What are you saying,
banter.
Maynard?
Yeah.
I'm just recoiling in horror and saying, "You're so ugly." Archbishop Reed once tried to turn you. Is this an undead we're fighting? Not sure. She's got grey.
It doesn't
Yep.
seem to bother her. And now she just
He's got these written down, I can tell. He's got a whole lot of hickles prepped. Did you spend like a few hours like writing down hickles?
The heckle prep.
Not one has worked so
Okay.
far. I think I've cast vicious mockery like 4 times.
okay.
Nothing's
The
off.
injuries she's taken don't seem to be I mean they don't seem to be all that severe. The slash from Paladimir's sword is healing up as you speak. So
Undead?
That's
Yeah.
a worry.
she bites at Bannofix.
Do you have a silver
Eh.
blade?
Now reaction.
Oh yeah.
VHB blade and silver short sword?
Blade isn't silver, sadly.
Silver's a really bad material to make a blade out of.
Okay, she bites at Bannofix, and Bannofix, this is 11 damage. That includes some necrotic damage as she bites you.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
She claws at Paladimir.
Oh, she's gonna grab that
That's-
staff of yours in a minute.
Okay, Aragin.
All right, I'm just going to step forward here and just try and smash my glaive into her face.
Okay, fair enough.
You're gonna do the reach around. But can you actually hit from that? That's like a knight in chess position. So you can do that.
Or I got 10
Yeah.
foot reach.
Nice.
He's not actually a knight yet. He's just a squire, but he can still do the move.
Cool. That should do it.
Ooh.
That's gonna do it. Now,
Nice.
bardic inspiration. How have you still got that?
Ooh, 9.
I think I
probably
do.
gonna
I'm
have to
pretty sure.
remove that.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure I used
it's
it.
expired. It's expired. I'll remove it. Okay.
Nine-
Ooh,
9 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a solid hit.
All right,
And
it's
also-
a solid hit. It doesn't hurt her quite as much as you'd hope, even though like you slash her right across the top of the head with your glaive. She's just shrieking.
Oh
Oh, good.
no.
What, shrieking loudly?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's less than ideal.
It's not like-
Shut that bitch up!
Yeah, yeah. I'll give it the rear end.
Give it. You show it your rear end,
How tough is
and
this
that's
to
another
attack?
D4.
2 attacks. Boom.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Morrow.
How good a shot could I get with Eldritch Blast?
Where are you? Like, there's so many tokens in the way. Morrow, you're gonna have to. You can get behind Paladimir and do a shot over his shoulder.
Close enough. That'll do. I'm going to do that then. And
Okay.
And then
that way.
move back again.
Go for it.
Feeling pretty safe where I am at the moment.
Just
14.
get out front.
Okay, that's a hit.
All right. Not great, but it'll do.
Okay, nice.
That's force damage. So I don't. How's that? Because the weapons weren't hurting it as much. How does that strike it?
Yeah, I mean, she gives a bit of a gasp as you strike her. Yeah.
Beautiful. And then I'll step back.
and you step back. Okay, dash.
Yep. So I'm going to take another shot, and it will be a sneak attack shot again.
It will. Now, actually, before you do, I just want to remove the inspiration from Aragin because that is that should be gone. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Here we
Dash.
go. Boom. 11. Oh, 9. What? That looks like 11 to me.
9 is a miss.
Okay, I'm going to move to this position here. Oh, that's not working. That's the yellow urine stain. Hold on.
Okay. And
Watch
I
out
don't
for
want
these
to delete my
mistakes.
token. No.
okay,
Move it
and
out of the
now
way first.
Catherine.
Like that. Okay.
Catherine.
I know about the deleting token punishment. You need to understand, Morrow, I'm incredibly good at
I just need to check.
maneuvering way away from the combat.
I had noticed, yeah.
It's my specialty.
Yeah.
was also Varen's
Women
specialty.
love that, apparently. They absolutely adore it. So Catherine's probably very impressed.
You know, I'm reloading my crossbow and using who's that in front of me? That's who is that? Is that Garth?
You remind me of a guy I used to know. I think his name was Dick Tucker.
Dick Tucker?
Is that?
Dick Tucker, yeah.
Okay.
The resemblance is uncanny. That's what.
Am I gonna have to Google?
That reminds me of that.
Am I gonna get in trouble for googling this? Am I gonna...
Catherine.
probably
Apparently,
will.
Catherine is
Oh.
casting some kind of spell.
Cyanide, cyanide and happiness. Is that the one? The
Paladimir, what are you doing?
the easily aroused secret
another
agent. Is that who you mean?
Yeah.
Yep. I can see that.
Paladimir, what are you doing?
Another hit.
Let's see it.
Wait, no.
7. 7's a miss. Yeah, she's got quite thick skin. Okay, and now Garth.
Why are you laughing, Luke?
Garth has got a
I've
helmet.
just looked up Dick Tucker.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's the kid calling you a pussy.
Garth
But also loudmouth.
says, "Take this, you bitch!" Steps forward. Steps forward with his spear and just spears at her. She just dodges it easily. Bannofix. Bannofix, you're badly injured. What do you want to do?
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds. I'm starting to feel sick now, Neil, you fucker. I reckon I'm getting it vicariously through you.
Virtually just by like me breathing on you from here.
Yeah, just thinking about you being sick is making me sick.
Bannofix, what are you doing?
I'm
I
going
have-
to.
I have that effect.
I'm going to thorn whip again. And I'm pretty much out of spell slots. Yeah, I'm going to thorn whip again.
Well,
Oh, and I will.
do that.
I'll healing word myself as well.
Okay.
Okay, so let me do the thorn whip
Yeah,
first.
you have got a spell slot.
Yeah, I'm going to healing word myself.
Okay.
But
Thorn whip?
crit!
Okay.
Thorn whip crit.
Nice.
I just
Nice.
I just crack it right between her butt cheeks.
Yeah, you crack the whip. Your whip strikes her right in the face, and she is pulled closer to you.
You gave her one back.
Yeah.
It's time
Okay.
for the staff.
And then you're going to cast Healing Word on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. D4, please.
Okay. 3.
You're on 5 hit
Was that
points.
your cantrip? So that counts as like magical damage, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
have shillelagh?
Maynard.
No, not yet.
Come out of the corner, you coward.
But the funny thing was, I said, I probably won't need it with Thorn, but then I'm thinking to myself, yeah, magical staff would be just wicked right now.
Maynard.
Can I get the short bow out and try and take a shot.
Past the Paladimir.
Yeah, okay. You can draw your short bow.
Okay, I'm going to try and shoot over Paladimir's shoulder. So I'll just drop
Sure.
my longsword for the moment.
So do you have to
Okay.
like step forward to do that, or can you do it from
Yes,
direct?
he needs to step forward, but like
Okay.
it's easy to step forward, and he can step back afterwards. It's no problem.
Okay.
He needs to step
Alright.
forward to be right behind Paladimir.
Oh, 18. Fuck me.
You do.
Maybe
You
it's
hit.
going to hit something.
Okay, D6
Go,
please.
Dave. Go, Dave.
Roll disadvantage.
4.
Okay, nice.
Woo!
Okay,
Well, clear.
she
Cheers.
doesn't. She just doesn't seem that bothered by such weapons. You've done an injury. You've done an injury to her. Okay,
Moves are weak.
and now who have we got here? We've got Garth and Paladimir.
She's gonna eat your faces. She's like that.
Oh.
She's like that old lady off Evil Dead
Evil
1.
Dead. Yeah. I see.
the one that comes out of the
Okay.
hat.
Hey,
Paladimir,
It's 3.
go.
Even do 3, right?
Paladimir,
I can't remember.
with her fangs. Okay, and you notice as soon as she opens her mouth, she's actually got fangs. Right?
Bangs,
She-
did you say? Bangs? They're
Yeah.
so out of style.
Fangs.
Serious?
She lunges forward. She catches your mouth, your cheek and your nose, and you're taking 7 necrotic damage and 4 piercing damage. And she takes a huge chunk out of your face.
Right, who did?
I think we
Floor
need to go.
attack on Garth.
Yeah, where's the door?
Ooh. She's right, but she's basically in front of it.
There's windows.
She claws at Garth. Aragin. Yeah, like
Alright.
I said, there's a window
Yep.
about that big.
Aragin was doing the
Alright.
box dance.
Yep, gonna give us some more glaive treatment.
And you should give her a talking to while you're doing it. The righteous.
Ooh, that's another solid hit.
I'm gonna
Oh.
re-roll that
Okay, how do you re-roll that?
because I'm awesome. Before Neil mocks me. Yeah, I'll take the 9. Well, I have to anyway.
The correct response to that was, you
Okay.
don't re-roll that, Neil. I do.
Can you edit the video? or just-
Okay, that's another solid hit with your weapon.
I think the butt end will miss.
The butt end misses, but that's another solid slash across the face. Okay, Morrow.
I was wondering, right? So with her like seeing the fangs and seeing like taking bites out of people and seeing this, would I have any idea what this is?
Yeah, a bloody scary
see.
woman.
I say it goes. I rescind your invitation. Leave, foul fucking stinking bitch.
Yeah, see if that works.
That'll do.
Okay, and she just says, "It's too late."
Ah.
And
All right, then
Morrow.
Eldritch Blast to your face.
Eldritch Blast.
1 second.
That'll do. That's a hit. Oh, solid. That's probably.
So
hurting
as
more
she
than
replies, I
anything
just go, suit yourself, bam.
Whoosh. Okay, blast you right in the face with an Eldritch Blast. Okay. Dash.
Yep. I'm gonna just come down and behind here, and can I shoot?
Yes. Yeah, no
Okay.
problem. Sneak attack.
Ooh, nice. 8 and 6.
14 is a nice solid hit. So we need a 5 and a 6. Okay. All right.
Okay. And now I'm gonna move back here.
All right.
And
That's nice.
then I'll
shot in your
move into
face.
here and say, "Don't worry, ladies, we've got this." And I'll
He's going to
redo.
block off Bannofix.
No, yeah, that's where I'll stop.
Okay. Okay. Catherine unleashes a blast of some kind of magic. Paladimir.
Which one's Catherine? The one up the top with the purple hair, pink hair?
Yeah.
One
No,
in
she
the
has
corner,
to.
I
She has
think.
to move. She has to move up behind. No. Well, no. I was going to use the purple one. She has to move up behind Garth to do that.
Yeah, I was getting out of her way.
Okay. What happened?
Attack again.
All right. 12. Nice. That's enough. Now, Vladimir, you have a spell slot that you can use with for Divine Smite.
Okay.
Are you using that?
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, can you roll me 3d8, please?
Ooh. Ooh.
That answers if she's undead. Or did you mean
That's good rolling.
3d8 extra or
Oh,
just
yeah.
3d8 in
Yeah,
total?
3d8 extra.
She's undead.
Yeah, definitely.
3d8 extra. Okay. Okay, there is a flash of light as Vladimir strikes her across the face. It is a flash of light from a sword and a crackle. And she Vladimir, your where your sword has struck her, she her flesh is hissing and bubbling, boiling. She shrieks in terror.
Do I get the kill?
There's no kill. She's still up. Garth says, "What the
Yes.
hell was that?" Garth
She
jabs,
says-
jabs her with his spear.
I'll swallow your soul.
Bannofix. What are you doing?
Oh, good.
Just go back to the Thorn Whip.
Okay.
Captain One Trick Pony over here. Gonna whip it again.
Okay, sure.
And 7 this time.
7. That's a miss.
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Now you've also got the summon bear spirit, hawk spirit, all this stuff.
Yeah, I haven't actually been using that. In fact, I should probably drop that bear spirit if I can.
That's a bonus action thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me do that. The bear spirit's the one with the health, I believe.
Okay. So Black Cat doesn't actually tell me. It doesn't tell me much about it. Now you can choose 9 targets, so you can choose everyone basically.
Correct.
You can choose everyone apart from.
Yeah. Let me just
Yep.
hold on. Bear spirit
No, it's all right.
Yep.
Black Cat kind of knows what to do.
equal to 5 plus your druid temporary hit points, 5 plus your druid level. In addition, you and your allies gain advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, but that's not going to be applicable here, I think.
I'll just lean out the window and say, "Don't worry, everyone. I just like it a bit rough." So
Yeah, so everybody suddenly gets 10 temporary hit points. 10 temporary hit points.
Everyone does.
Shit, that's doubled my hit points.
Can I deselect dash? So no, that'd be rough.
Right.
I think you can
Maynard.
designate him not an ally.
No, okay, yeah.
Maynard. Your attack.
Spirit totem, eh?
Okay.
That's a big
Another
power
shot
move
with a
there.
short bow. I'm not sure if this is doing anything, but
It's massive.
I'll have a.
No, it does. It does damage.
Okay.
It does damage, just not as much as you might hope,
That's massive.
2.
2 damage.
especially with that. Okay.
Are the character sheets updating? Because mine's still got low hit points.
Well,
Why
look at
would
the
they have
date.
gone up?
Why would they have gone up? Have we had a
Temporary
short
hit.
rest?
I thought he said he'd cast some temporary hit points on everyone.
Might take 30 seconds or something, or maybe even 60. I'm not sure. It doesn't as soon as a change gets applied, it doesn't just go, oh, quick, I'm going to go and spend a few seconds right now to Dropbox. It just does it?
Mind you, none of them have
Okay.
updated since 1 a.m. this morning, according to Dropbox.
That's not a lot of updates, is it?
Yeah, none of them have
Okay.
updated at all from this battle.
Okay, in that case, I will just go and
Correct.
I just needed to. Okay, yeah, cool. That'll do now. It just wasn't enabled. It's configured but not enabled. Sorry. Okay, and now the woman turns to flee down the stairs, giving Garth, Paladimir, and Bannofix an opportunity attack.
Thorn whip.
We'll start with Paladimir. No, you can't do Thorn Whip as an opportunity
I
attack.
thought it was a melee attack. Okay.
Paladimir, opportunity attack. Yes, but it's a spell attack.
Okay.
Garth gets a shot with his spear. That's also a miss. Now, Bannofix, look, I don't know what weapons you've got in your hand.
Stuff. Always my stuff.
Okay.
Roll an attack
Let
with
me. Yeah, hang on. I just need to put it in your hand. Sorry. Yeah, it's reasonable that you've got your stuff in your hand. So let's just get your staff, put it in your hand. He's got his shriveled bear penis neck pendant on and a stuffed hand.
You seem a little obsessed with my shriveled bear penis, by the way. This. Alright, let me roll.
Yep.
16.
Okay.
What's the stuff? D6, right?
Yeah, D8.
D8, nice.
Two-handed.
Yeah.
Two-handed. You shove it.
Ignore that, ignore
Let's
that.
see how far you can hit. D8.
Oh, 8. Oh,
That's
right
an-
down to the hilt.
Oh, right. For the first time,
Deep penetration.
in the campaign, Bannofix shoves the staff where the sun don't shine as the hag attempts to flee. She's
And
fleeing
many
down the stairs. She's fleeing out.
Is she taking the dash? Oh, sorry, disengage action?
Do you have
No,
to
no.
like? Do you have to roll to hang on to the?
Aragin,
Why we all attacked
you
her.
probably want to take an opportunity attack as well. Fair enough.
Damn straight I do. Yep.
Is that what you were saying? Okay,
Yep.
go for it.
Oh,
Fucking have that bitch.
Okay. 2d10.
Have it.
Reroll ones and twos.
so do you get an opportunity attack from way back there?
Yeah, reach weapon, mate. Reach weapon.
20 damage.
I might not get a proficiency. In
20
reach.
damage.
Mm.
But as she
crap.
flees out the door, Bannofix shoves his staff right in the rectum. Aragin slashes her across the back of the neck. 20 damage. Yeah, she shrieks and she's fleeing.
She's still not
As
down.
As she does, someone opens the door down below and just as this beast flees down the stairs. Now, by the time anyone can do anything else, we are out of combat. Catherine just says, "What the hell was that?"
Okay, who invited the undead?
The hag. Next time, Bannofix, I expect you to pull a bit better.
Now, had I already given her 5 silvers?
No, you're taking them out.
Excellent.
You haven't given
Yeah, we just want to
They heard.
make sure she didn't run off with my money.
Bannofix is going to look wicked dejected as well because he thought he was in.
Yeah, keep it
Oh.
close. He's putting his arm around her and stuff.
Finally.
Like, most people will go for anything with a pulse. Your criteria isn't even that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would have, if she wasn't so hostile, we could have get along. You know
Well,
what I mean?
it's a new development that undead are just wandering around.
Is it
The
normal
alleys,
for
but-
them to struggle like that with you, Bannofix?
Hopefully that means she wasn't part of the grasp, or
Oh, unless one of those are, you know, inviting more demons through a portal here. You know what I'm saying? Could be
done
about
thing,
brilliant.
at
that
least in this
church.
part of Tarathian.
Garth says, what the hell is undead? And why didn't she die?
That's a
Because
damn
she's
good
that
question.
which is dead cannot die.
Yeah.
Says, we just, like, it just seemed like we were chopping it to pieces.
Yeah, and we would continue doing so until she killed us.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think we had her on the run, I think.
Sure. No, that would have turned, and it would have turned quick.
I'll like act tough and like put my crossbow away.
Well, I doubt the guards are going to turn up, but if they do, at least we can probably get them to take us with them and spend the rest of the night with them, even if it's in a cell.
So if they just rock
Okay.
up, you just like collapse into their arms. Oh, thank God you're here.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Now, there a couple of doors in the stairwell have just opened very, very slightly. Aragin, you catch the sight of an eyeball. What are you
Yep.
doing? You want to close the door?
Close the door. Yep.
Be right back.
Okay. Okay. All right. You hear a man's voice from somewhere outside. Says, "Is everything okay?"
It is now.
Yeah, there's just a certain amount of talking outside. You get the impression, like probably a lot of, like something like this, people generally know each other. There was a conversation going on outside.
Especially since we're not supposed to be here.
Hmm.
Okay. Half an hour passes. People are pretty badly injured now.
Do you think we should try and sneak back to the inn now? Or should we just try and stay here?
I don't know. I'll just stay here. I think we're
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
Where the hell are we?
A dead woman's small, tiny, shitty apartment.
Uh-huh.
That one that we spoke to about, like her husband was one of the dudes that.
Oh, yeah. The
Her
one that
husband was
turned
one of
up
the
dead.
dudes we killed, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it may be a bit suspicious hanging out here now if we get caught. Because we have to basically, they might pin that murder on us. Now that we've
Well, now you bring this up.
no, but now we've like gone and made all this commotion. People probably know we're here. The town guards could show up.
What time of night do we think it is now? Is it like, what, 1 a.m. or?
Something like that. Could be.
Right, quick vote. Try and sneak
You're-
back to the inn, or
You're
or
pretty
stay here
sure
for
it's
the night.
past midnight.
I reckon this is safer than.
I would stay here.
All right,
Yes,
stay
sir.
here. Stay here.
Okay, you stay there. Over the next few hours, some people doze, some people don't.
We keep watch.
Eventually, Catherine says, "We want to get out of this city, right?"
We're getting on that caravan first thing at dawn.
You know, I've only been to Tarathian a few times. He says we should probably go before dawn. We're meant to be there before dawn, like an hour before,
Okay.
and that might not be that far off now. You know, like I've been to Tarathian a few times in my life, and it always just seemed like the place I want to go to. Not so much the alleys, though, eh?
Well, now you
All
can
right.
say you've properly seen Tarathian City.
This place sucks.
Gar says, I don't get that. what the hell was that thing doing just wandering around the town? That doesn't make sense.
Well, apparently they have some
Anyway.
witches that are taking care of it.
I don't think it was running around the town. It was suspiciously asking questions around an area where a murder just occurred, right? So, you know, I don't think it's just wandering around looking for victims. Well, maybe it is. Who knows? But
Well, we're going to go back and get our horses as well, remember? So maybe we should just go now. And everyone gets their stuff together.
I'm going to clock off here. I'm going to drop off now. You guys are probably
Okay.
in an hour or so, eh?
Maximum.
it might be, yeah.
We won't play much longer.
Yeah, all right. No
Although
worries.
we might miss a level up party. So if it's leveling up to do,
Yeah, I'll just take
we'll
Auto,
start the
Take
next
it.
session.
Auto and Swashbuckler.
I'll roll for his hit points.
I'm not rolling.
I'll roll for.
I should
I'll
probably
for-
roll for some points.
Okay.
I roll epically badly.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, you roll it. Yeah, sounds good.
On the record, I'm not rolling.
I'll scrub that out of the recording. No worries. We'll just cut this.
You can just edit that to I'm rolling.
Yeah, great. I'm weird pause rolling.
All right. See you later.
That's it,
Okay,
mate.
see ya. Okay. You yeah. You head up, and by the time you get up, the alleys are pretty quiet. There are hardly anyone around by now. It's probably like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Maybe after that, maybe more like 6. You all leave in a silent stream of people towards the Tarathian Inn and Stables. You get there, no problem. Someone goes and gets your horses. By now, there are a few more people about. And you head up to Lawn Market. Catherine kind of has organised this already. So by now, at the Lawn Market,
By the way, just rolling back to make sure I haven't left my sword behind in that room. Presume I wouldn't have done that. I did say I was going to drop it, I presume.
okay, let me just check. I don't think anything got dropped. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Sweet.
that would be annoying. So by the time you get to the Lawn Market, there's some kind of small stallholder setting up. Shop. Dawn hasn't broken yet. The sky is just starting to get lighter. So there are 4 men in the Lawn Market already, together with 3 wagons. One is a medium-sized cart with a horse. The other 2 are pretty big wagons with 2 oxen each. One of the men is a finely dressed foreigner he last saw in Ryman Castle. The other 3 look to be carters. And one of the wagons doesn't seem too heavily laden. Whatever it's carrying is under a hemp cover. The smallest cart is covered in wooden boxes. Third wagon is covered. And the foreign approaches is good. Catherine, your friends, we go now. He looks at you all. He says, looks at Aragin and Bannofix. Yes, I remember. You go to Abatar. Is who the guards?
That's our impression.
And he sorry?
Nothing. Just said nice owl impression.
Owl?
Well, he said who 2 or 3 times.
Just gonna brush.
Luckily, he
past that.
doesn't
He's our
understand
comedian.
at all. He doesn't understand at all. He says, he has a quiet conversation with Catherine, and Catherine says, no. They're not. They're just coming with us. They're not guards. You don't have to pay them. And he kind of has a look at you and says, "Oh, Oh, you're fight? Now, by now, Maynard, you're struggling to even stand up. You're feeling like really sick.
Is this from the poison?
Yeah. Your injury
From
from the rat is
the
just
rat,
it's
yeah.
festering.
Hmm.
It's like festering pretty badly.
Do we have anything we can do about that as a group?
Well, I mean, do we have anyone that could say lay on hands that could basically spend 5 of them like a lesser restoration? Do we know a paladin?
Do we know about
Who could we ask?
Or anyone with healing spells that's not tapped?
I don't
Not
think
right now,
healing's
no.
what you need. I think cure disease is what you need. That might be a 3rd level spell.
Oh, lesser restoration cures the disease, doesn't it?
Oh, you potentially that's a 2nd level spell, isn't it? So if Bannofix levels up,
Yeah, then I can memorize it and cast it.
Is that a druid spell, is it?
I think it's available for druids. Yeah. And the benefit of being a druid rather than a wizard is that I don't have to carry around books with me, and I can pretty much learn anything.
I mean,
Okay.
Well, I don't know how much we know about other classes, so I can't really.
yeah, the paladin's lay on hands ability says it can cure 1 disease if they spend 5 hit points of their pool. But I don't think he's got any lay on hands left, does he? Because I think he gave
No,
it
he
all to
doesn't.
me.
Not right now. Not right now. Okay. So so you leave towards the gate. It's slow going with the oxen. The wagons appear to be heavy.
I'm going to jump up and get some rest. Sounds like I need it.
Okay. So the merchant takes care of getting through the gates. The guards let you through. It's definitely slower going than your trip here. You did it by foot in 2 days, which is a fairly long march. It's a fairly long distance for 2 days. But with the wagons, it's slower. Nobody's very communicative. Dawn breaks. Ostermanus, the merchant, he seems very alert, but he says very little. He's paying close attention to the wagons and the animals. The carters seem quite different. They don't really say much. The wagons stop for an hour by a stream. The animals eat and drink. Ostermanus hands out bread and cheese and salted mutton. Someone seems to be following you about half a mile behind, but whoever it was seems now to have disappeared. You get to noon, you still haven't reached Dunrathan. You're pretty sure you would have by now if you'd been alone. Maynard, you're getting sicker and sicker. Catherine comes across to Aragin and Maynard and says, yeah, you're not all right, are you?
No, it's my wound.
Well, what about take the horses, get down to Ryman Castle as quickly as possible and see if Lady Meredith can do anything.
Am I losing hit points or anything like that, or can I tell?
You're not losing your maximum hit points are dropping.
Ooh.
We have, I'll tell Catherine that we have people with us who can probably cure him. We just need some rest.
Who?
Either Bannofix or Paladimir.
Well, maybe one of them should just take him to Ryman Castle as quickly as possible. We've got 2 horses.
Is lay on hands a short rest, Gus, or is it long?
Long rest.
Long.
Ah, yeah. That should take a long rest.
Yeah, maybe it's. I'm not sure how much danger I'm in, but maybe that might be a good thing to do then.
Well, can Paladimir just sit on the wagon? So he's basically effectively starting his rest from now. We can take his watch tonight. So he can just get a full uninterrupted, and the next day he'll just sit with his feet up on the wagon. Would that be quicker than
Traveling in a wagon is not restful.
Okay, then maybe you and Paladimir should take the horses. and
Is it
ride
not?
ahead.
Traveling in a wagon, just sitting on a wagon is not restful.
No, it's not like an aircraft or a
Yeah, but
or
you're
a
not.
camper
I
van.
think, but the thing is, you don't
It's
actually
like-
need to
It's
sleep
it's
all that much. In your world, under this like 48-hour long rest, you're saying that basically a player has to go to sleep for 2 days, because you're saying even a casual round, we did a casual 15-minute walk around, and that was too much energy expended. It
Oh
doesn't
no, it
really
wasn't
make
that,
much
but you
sense.
didn't have enough. It was too short as well.
I just
It was the night was too short.
I worry that's too pedantic. I mean, you're lying in the back of a thing. You know what I mean? Like you know,
Yeah,
you're
as long
not.
as you're getting
You're expending
2
no
good nights
energy.
sleep.
Sure,
Yeah.
you're bumping
Isn't it-
around, but you're
Isn't it
expending.
comfortable stuff to lie on as well? Shouldn't there be?
Not really. But
This long rest rule is going to be the death of me.
one way or other,
Yeah.
after you pass through Dunrathan, well, you can think about what you want to do. I mean, the thing is, if you want to ride off, you're probably not going to get there in one day anyway.
Oh, really? So
So,
even
Not
riding,
by now. Not, but
even
no, because
riding-
it's already several hours into the trip by the time you've.
So you might actually need to find somewhere to hide and just stay there for 48 hours and then catch up with us on the horses. Seems dangerous though.
that's a bit.
Okay, so it's mid-afternoon by the time you pass through Dunrathan. It's pretty busy, and you see a familiar young face approach.
Could we stop at Dunrathan maybe and just, I don't know,
You could definitely inquire.
try and basically get
Ulster Manus
in
won't
there?
want to, but someone else can drop off. Like someone else could just drop off, sure. But
Yeah,
this Patrick the
me and
Beggar,
Paladimir.
he strides forward with his hand out, and his face just turns to horror as he catches sight of Morrow, and he turns and flees.
Who did I
Yeah.
scare this time?
Oh, it's
Patrick
that,
the Beggar.
it's that kid.
Oh, hey, guy. I'll try my left this time. Been lucky.
Just gonna go at him.
Yeah, no, he's fled off down an alley, and a few wondering faces look back and forth
So
between.
you're saying he's out of range of Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, if you're going to be fast.
I'm not gonna murder this kid. No. Attempting.
That's
The
taking-
thought crosses my
that's
mind.
taking-
I mean, I
That's
just let a
taking
little
child
bit.
abuse to a whole new level. Okay, so one way or other, right? One way or other, I mean, we don't necessarily even need to play it out. You're going to get to, you're going to get back to Ryman Castle.
How long is that
Um,
going to take?
and-
A day and a half. Seeing as we're midday, let's just
It's going to
check
take
before
3 days.
3 days.
Excuse me.
So you probably don't want to stay diseased for 3 days.
Yeah, maybe I'm going to have to just find an inn here, curl up, and then hopefully with someone that can, after a
So
long
the other
rest,
thing would be,
can heal me.
yeah,
one of the
the other
horses,
thing would
yeah.
be someone like Bannofix or Paladimir, take the 2 horses and ride back ahead. In which case, we don't really necessarily need to play it, but you're going to successfully meet up at Ryman Castle eventually. So we probably don't want to play for too much longer today, right?
No, not particularly.
In which case,
I think
what
that
we
idea
can
was a
do.
good one, Luke. Stay in the inn at that place that we're passing at that midday, and then keep the
Because
horses and catch up
otherwise,
with us.
I have to expend a day of energy riding on a horse. So it means it's going to delay my long rest by 1 day.
Okay.
I could just stay there with him.
Uh,
as
well, let's assume that let's assume that Maynard and either Bannofix or Paladimir ride off down to Roman Castle, and
No, hang on, but don't we need to stay here at Dunrathan?
yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
That
sure.
would be quicker.
Yeah, because otherwise I have to. It delays my long rest.
And
while
that's
I'm
not a
there.
problem. So no one seems to be following you past Dunrathan. And several days later, you're going to reach. Some of you continue to Avatar to escort the wagons. You get a small payoff, and then 1, 2, 3. End of the Monday, everyone meets up in Dunrathan. Okay, so there you're probably going to be resting for the, like, obviously you will, and we'll save this for next session, but there'll be plenty of conversations with Sir Bellingham and Meredith. Someone is going to, yeah, we're going to have to rest up Maynard. So basically, I'm just allowing a few days to play out. And about Wednesday, everybody, including Maynard, is fully rested up and ready to level up. And Maynard, your disease has been cured through a combination of medicine and magic. So
Nice.
let's apply some XP. What XP? How much? That's a hard one. Short session. I've got 150. Right?
On a scale of like 1 to 10, how dealt with was Nightblade by I was trying to get him like into shit with the guards. Did I cause him any grief?
Nightblade was not there.
Fuck. Never mind.
There's some bonus XP for that, was there?
I was hoping so.
Nightblade was not there. So to clarify, Morrow, the one you recognized, the midget, he was playing cards with Nightblade. The other ones, you didn't really get a good look at them. You hadn't really seen any of them before.
Mm-hmm.
But the midget guy, he'd run up to them. He was up talking with them when you came running up the alley, and they were all just staring at you going, who's this guy running up the alley? And then you run up to them, hand over some money, and keep running.
Right. So
one of them tried to grab you, and you slipped out. You slipped out.
Yeah,
you did not see
vampires. Yeah, we've got vampires and midgets.
Yeah.
This isn't going well.
I don't know which one's more troubling.
Well, I know which one's funnier.
Okay. So everyone's ready to level up.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Who should we do first?
I mean, has everyone got like an idea what they want to go with because a lot of people are getting class features, aren't they?
Just double check, but I'm pretty sure I'm going Battle Master.
Well, I'm going to drop identify because I get the feeling I won't need to identify magic items. And I'm going to learn. And I'm going to take...
Subtle dig.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't resist. But
Also, actually.
Okay,
well,
so we're doing Morrow, is that right?
May as well, yeah. I was just going to take the average. So that's another +7.
Okay, so you're taking a level in Bard.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I'm continuing with College of Law.
College of Glamour?
No, the College of Law, the good one.
College of Lore?
College of Glamour, blah. No, I want a good bard, not a.
Okay.
Lore, as in
not a basic.
LORE lore, right?
Yeah. So essentially, it gives me 3 proficiencies, and I get cutting words. I also gain expertise at this level. Ooh, I forgot about that. So
Nice.
Bloody hell.
um,
All right, so I need to first. We've got spells. We've got skills. Geez, you're a complicated one, aren't you?
yeah, I am. I think I'll go with spells first. I'm going to take off identify, and then I'm going to learn invisibility and shatter, second level.
Shatter, the one you can shatter things they're holding and shit
Ability?
like that, is that, or was it just objects? that aren't
It's
being
kind of
held?
like it's kind of AOE. I think it does shatter some shit, but
Oh,
it's
nice.
kind of it does damage. But I definitely want invisibility because
So I need. So this is what I've got:
Handy.
Eldritch Blast, Hex, Invisibility, Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Shatter, Toll the Dead. What else do you want?
hold on, let me have a look.
Thunder Wave, right?
Well,
Thunder
Thunderwave I've kept. Essentially, in terms of changes, I want to unlearn, because I can do that on a level, identify.
Right.
And then I'm going to swap that for shatter, second level.
Got you.
And I'm also going to learn, because I gain an additional spell anyway, invisibility.
Okay, got you. So what I'm
Okay.
seeing, you have. So we've got Disguise Self, Eldritch Blast, Hex, Invisibility, Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Shatter, Thunderwave, Toll the Dead. We need
Mhm.
2 more.
Oh, I get 2 more.
Have I taken off one by mistake that I shouldn't have?
Maybe. Hold on. Because, yeah, I mean, because I get last level had access to 5 spells. Hex isn't
Person,
technically a
did you
spell.
have? Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you have Charm Person?
I didn't have Charm Person. I had so the spells I should have had at second level: Disguise Self, Fairy Fire, Healing Word.
Fairy Fire. Sorry, Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep Fairy Fire
Healing
just because
Word.
that is useful.
Healing Word. Oh yeah, Healing Word. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
keep
No, I'm meant to be able to see your original spells, but I couldn't. So that's
all right.
weird because like for that could, don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what's wrong there. Okay, so we've got Disguise Self, Eldritch Blast, Fairy Fire, Healing Word, Hex, Invisibility, Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Shatter, Thunderwave, Toll the Dead.
Yep.
Bloody hell.
So
Yeah.
the three skills.
Yeah.
I've got insight. I can pick any 3. So I'm just having a look which ones I've got proficiency in. Hold on.
So perception you don't. Perception is one that you don't.
Yeah, I was about to
Acrobatic.
say perception. I would definitely like to make to bring up.
Okay.
And I've got 2 more. So
Cards are so nice for skills. They're possibly even
tell me
better
about it.
than
And I get
yours.
expertise in a minute, so I'm about to really get. I think I'm going to take Arcana because I'm kind of like, unless Maynard, you want to be like the kind of the magical guy.
I'm just looking at the.
You can double up. It's not going to matter if you double up on something like.
I'm just looking at the. I haven't. I've just. I don't have the player's handbook in front of me. I've just done a bit of googling.
Okay.
There's a shitload more bard colleges than I realized.
Yeah, the new ones are quite good, I think, especially
Yeah.
that law
So
one.
okay. So my
yeah.
3 skills. I'm gonna.
Maynard. Sorry,
Sorry,
Maynard, just to say.
My
So Maynard,
fault, sorry.
if you're not sure what
Okay.
school, we could possibly do your leveling up.
I'll level up next
session,
time. I think. Yeah.
if that's all right.
Yep, that's cool.
Yeah, 'cause it's a big choice. Locking in
Because
that
it's
college.
a big choice, and like, we'll do you last and think about it.
Yep.
You know, you don't need to level up right now if you're not sure. Sorry, Morrow.
Yeah, I'm going to go with
Sorry.
perception, acrobatics, and intimidation.
Oh, not Arcana.
Okay. Yeah, I changed my mind. And my
Okay, deception, disguise tools, gaming set, stealth, thieves tools, sleight of hand, persuasion, insight, perception, intimidation, acrobatics.
I know I'm fucking
Right.
kitted out. And then I for my
That's a lot.
yeah, and then for my expertise, because this is the good bit, I get to pick 2 skills that I double up. So I want to make deception expertise and also perception.
Perception.
Yeah, so perception and deception.
Can it
So I get
be
double.
one of your new ones?
That's a good
Can you get
question. I'll let you decide. Well, otherwise, failing that, I'll just actually no, sod it. I'm going to go with deception and persuasion as expertise because I'm basically lying my fucking ass off all the time.
Yeah.
Deception of persuasion. So now you're actually going to get better at it.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm
What
gonna-
he said's
well,
true
well,
just then.
Well, I'll put it this way: by the time I'm like level 14, you guys will absolutely weep when I start lying, because then I can inspire myself. I become so inspirational as a person that I can then.
So you just
Boost
Start
my-
believing
Yeah,
your
right.
own bullshit.
you
in
just
other words.
nice yourself.
Yeah,
You're like,
basically. I
oh,
can become a cult leader, essentially.
Is
Hey,
that
so
true? You can inspire yourself.
Yeah, I essentially become a crypto broker.
are you
Yeah,
just
lie,
gonna
lie so well that you start believing it?
are you just
You
gonna
cast
like
your
talk
head
to yourself before battle? You're gonna be
Blackman freed.
you're gonna be like, we're
Yeah,
about to go.
basically,
We're
yeah.
about to run into battle. And you just pull out a mirror and just start going, "You're fucking awesome. Look at you.
Yeah,
Look how
well,
good
have
you
you
are."
guys, do you guys know Johnny Bravo? Do you remember that? Where
Yeah.
like one of my favorite bits, because my dad used to call me Johnny Bravo, like pissed me off. And it was so there's this one bit he's like, you know, hey 911, there's a handsome guy in my house. No, mate, cancel that. It's only me. I was like, I've lived by that my entire life. So I've decided to stick with it.
Well, it's good that you recognise it in yourself.
Absolutely.
Who's next? Third level.
I'll go.
Morrow's third level.
I'll go next. Nothing happens for me.
Did,
I get two. I get second level spells though. So
Did Morrow roll HP? Sorry.
oh yeah.
I was taking the average.
Oh, Morrow.
No,
Let's,
it was
let's
bad.
just check that because by default Black Cat just does it just rolls itself by
Oh,
default.
does it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So hit
Was it
points.
an 8?
and
We've
a
got
roll
one.
one. So you're just taking 5, right?
Yes, please. I prefer to take averages.
Yeah,
Rather
yeah.
than
Not the
Black
one,
Cat. Black Cat
sure.
rolled you
Some
one there.
people prefer to be average, and other people
I-
prefer to.
I'm so exceptional in so many other ways. I want to kind of
Shit.
like give you guys a chance.
Well, in that case, you should definitely roll. 'Cause- hey,
My rolls are shite. I'm not chancing it.
side note, just reading through my spells, I'm definitely going to be taking spike growth because
Yeah,
every time
that's a good one.
a
Sure.
creature travels in it, they take damage. So and that applies to Thorn Whip when I pull them through it. So I can just Thorn Whip them
Oh,
across
really?
my 20-foot radius to get them. They'll just take damage on, and it's 2d4, so it's actually pretty good.
Okay, so you're rolling or
Yeah, I'm rolling.
I
Because
thought you would be.
I don't know vagina.
So
Let me get
last
this
time
guy.
you rolled a 3.
Let me
You
get
rolled a
this guy.
3. So this time you're probably going to roll a 2.
8, baby. Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck you, Dugs. In your face. All right, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get a 1 next time for sure.
Okay,
That
so
was-
that's nice.
That
That's
was
a lot of hit
my
points.
eight.
Jeff, that's 25 hit points.
Probably was.
He's stolen your 8. Oh, right. So that's interesting. So
Can I take
it's
spike
wiped
growth
out
and
all your
summon
spells
beasts?
as well.
Oh, all of them.
Yeah, so no, it has. It's wiped out
Well-
all your spells, not the cantrips.
Well, druids just get all spells, but you just have to prepare, obviously.
That's
so you
right.
get 1 extra spell to prepare,
Yeah.
but you can drop
I
it
wonder if
first
it's-
and prepare a second.
Is that true for bards as well?
Sorry, it's what true for bards?
Can you just choose your spells like every time you rest?
No. They're more like a sorcerer. I gain essentially I get so many spells known, and then I can.
You don't
I
have to
think
prepare
when
them,
you
do
when you
it's-
level
it's-
up,
it's only the-
you can swap them.
It's only basically the advantage of divine casters is they're the ones that get access to all of it, but then they select at the beginning of the day because that's like essentially the plus to divine casting. Arcane, you have to learn it, or you just know it because you're
Oh.
me.
Yeah, it's just like so like I think for wizards, when you level up, Black Cat kind of keeps your original spells without wiping them out. But like for bards and druids, it seems to have wiped them out. So I don't know if I've introduced a bug there or something. But so Bannofix, I just need to know all the spells you want, I suppose.
How many was it again? 5?
6.
6. Okay. Working from level 2. Give me. Oh shit! I just scrolled away from it. 1 second.
So healing word you want today.
Healing word definitely is one. I want spike growth and summon beast.
Summon the beast.
That's right.
Okay.
And I'll grab absorb elements.
Okay.
I think I already took healing word, didn't I? There's no point in taking thumb. You know what? Why don't you just let me hold back with the next two, and I'll think about them. I'll get back to you. We can move on to the next person.
All right. Okay. So let
Sorry,
me-
one little bit.
Yeah.
I just noticed my health is set to 6. Is there some reason I'm like got like?
Yeah, I
very low
haven't
health?
applied a rest yet. I haven't applied a rest. Don't worry about
No worries. Cool.
it.
Yeah, so
Paladimir.
level us up first, otherwise we get screwed.
Yeah.
No, it's just that it just
I
just
just-
changes your maximum. It doesn't
Yeah,
put it,
yeah. I just mean-
it doesn't. Yeah. Or I could do 2 long rest, right? Wouldn't matter.
I want to try and game Goodberry, actually.
Yeah, Paladimir, should we do you next? So, do you know what kind of oath you want to take?
Don't they last ages?
Vengeance.
Yeah, 24 hours.
Oath of vengeance. Who are you going to take vengeance upon?
Not enough to cast a lot and then take
Dash.
another long rest.
Yeah, not
Oath
this week.
of vengeance against Dash. So, not an oath of silence. You have changed your mind about the oath of silence.
Yeah.
Vengeance
Okay.
is just too much fun.
Vengeance is it's good there. So hit points. Do you want to roll? Do you want to take the 6?
6.
Okay. Now you've said that Black Cat rolled a 10 for you there.
That's what you get.
Oh,
Now, I don't think you get anything else for 3rd level, but actually your subclass is a lot. It's pretty good. And you get 3 spell slots now.
well, that and I think you become immune to disease or something.
3rd level?
Paladins don't they get like some kind of divine health or something?
Not at 3rd level, maybe high
Yeah.
level. Okay. 3rd level.
Divine,
Paladin.
Paladin level 3 divine health.
What? Not
Yep,
divine
level
chest.
3. Magic throwing float you makes you immune to disease. So Paladimir is going to be our sewer guy.
The rat bait.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Paladin,
Rat mate. Oh my god.
I never got to use that because you never diseased me in the last one. I got poisoned plenty. You don't get that till later on.
Yeah, I've got 5e tools up. I tend to keep that resource
Right.
going whilst we're playing, and it's got it listed. So yeah, it gets his sacred oath and divine health.
Hey, I got a game for us to play tomorrow. I might take Thunderwave,
Yeah,
and then
immune
I
to
can put
disease.
down that spike business in the middle of the room, and you can push him one way, and I can push him the other way, and we just keep Thunderwaving in between us. Be fucking great.
Yeah, and we can do that 2 times, and then we have to rest for 3 days to do it again. So yeah, well, isn't that the nature of a relationship? You know, like it's 2 or 3 days downtime for like 20 seconds of fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe that's just me.
I got my
Well,
Sounds
yeah,
accurate.
maybe. Yeah.
I've got my 20th anniversary coming up next year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not prepared for it at all. I feel like I need to be
nice.
prepared for it too. You know.
Okay. So who else have we got?
Not bad.
Was it platinum or
We
something?
have Aragin and we have Dash. Do we save Dash?
No, I'll pick his stuff. If you like.
Okay, Aragin. Aragin is going to become a battle master.
Oh, nice.
I want the disarming attack, the precision strike, and the trip attack.
That is a
Really?
good.
Not
That is
riposte.
a fantastic archetype.
Not riposte.
Riposte was so good though. Last time we used it.
Yeah, I did
Disarming,
wonder about that, but
trip, and
my
precision.
MO once I get to 4th level is to jab people with a pike, and then they can't get to me because their speed becomes 0.
I was about to say, yeah, you're actually not going to allow them
So-
to disengage anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I hope to stop them before they can attack me, but that
Plus,
won't always work, obviously.
Plus,
but
Doug's metagames the shit out of this and uses disengage too often. You know what I mean?
And that's not metagaming.
Okay.
You use disengage. You don't call it metagaming, you use disengage.
Yep, fair enough. Well, you know when I'm winding up with a level 4 divine smite, you're like, I'm disengaging.
So is there any way I can actually hide my money or my sheep from Neil? Because he seems a little bit.
Get used to it, man. He's
Yeah, he's
preoccupied.
been messaging the other players chat group we have about that gold. I
has he?
Really?
Fucking hell.
But the
Well,
thing is,
then,
a bard
Morrow-
can start
I
with
have to admit, it
200
pisses me off a
GP.
little bit. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Morrow and Angus should probably be invited to that chat group. You don't. need to
How did he
invite
work
me,
that
but,
out?
Like,
Well,
if you've got a chat group that's not like,
yeah.
Gus was, but
you shouldn't really have a chat group
he
that's some
hadn't been
people,
on
not
there.
other people. Right?
yeah,
No.
it was from the last campaign.
Yeah, it was from the last campaign. It's
It was
just
not a targeted.
Yeah. But you should invite. You should
Oh,
invite.
Yeah. I don't.
Morrow
It's not intentional. It's just not used, and he randomly threw it in there because
Yeah.
you went in it. So
But I mean,
let me add that in.
does he not understand about? Does he not understand you shouldn't really be metagaming? And does he not
He also
understand
doesn't
that you should
understand
really?
about
You should
He's
really
just
hold
so
it.
basic rules.
paranoid. He's kind of he'll take any
Okay.
advantage he can get.
So Morrow, and to that point, just to give you an insight, he started off the last campaign as being a potential assassin, so he actually was trying to kill us off. Now,
Fair enough.
every so often, we would just randomly turn on him and zone of truth him and just dress him down, and then try and find ways to steal shit, and like he was the pariah of the group the entire time. Plus, also, one of the other characters fucked him over
And
towards
Gus
the end of
was
the game.
playing in the group.
Yeah,
Gus was playing in the group, and still he was the pariah.
Yeah, exactly. and so he's basically
Like,
been kicked around from pillar to post, the poor man, and now he's got the chance to highlight maybe possibly another undercover agent within the group. He's loving it. Loving it.
No,
He's
so,
always-
I like that. I think
always
yeah,
gets all the NPCs offside as well. They always end up hating him.
I've been trying to take that role, to be fair.
It's, you're going to have
You're
a
just
fight
not
on
the
your hands.
natural at Neil's.
I remember.
No. The thing is, like, Bannofix
Hope
is
they're still
doing it
recording.
deliberately.
Mhm.
Bannofix is doing it deliberately, whereas Varen just
Just naturally offends. I remember. Do you remember we were having that?
his selfish kind of outlook on everything, every transaction.
Do you remember that conversation we were having around? Was it the medieval festival? He was talking about all of these contractors he works with, and they're all assholes. And I'm like, at some point, there's a common denominator there that you probably. It's fucking impossible to work with. Nah, but yeah. But it does actually probably highlight that maybe our character sheet should be our own in terms of visibility. Do you think there's a way to do that? Separate Dropbox and provide access to specific email groups as you'd have to
It would be tricky, wouldn't it?
You could
I
make
suppose
a folder, like a subfolder for each
Yeah.
player name, and then you could just share those with.
Because
each
I suppose
player
my
instead,
issue with it is
but it
like
would be tricky.
my issue with it is like I don't really have like a class or a story reason for like having money, but it's just like if I had, it's now blown. You know what I mean? So, which that's the kind of thing that always bothers me when I would set up games myself. So it's like, okay.
So like I could So in Black Cat, what you can do is you've got your like if the character sheet gets exported, you can see what all the equipment is, but there's a kind of secret notes section on the character sheet. So so you could just like type text there. So equipment that we didn't want to see on the character sheet, but the player knew about, could just be typed in there.
Yeah.
So you could do
change
something
all
like
the items on your character sheet to say "fuck off, Neil."
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm gonna actually look about like seeing if I can like get a trick coin produced, but so that when he bites into it, or like like just a test of its goal, it's like fucking loaded with some kind of powerful diuretic or something. There we go. Hey.
Last campaign, we spent a session convincing him he'd been poisoned by this other rogue that he was trying to fuck with.
That was actually pretty good, wasn't it?
That was hilarious. He went over the top. That was a hilarious session. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
He got sent a letter, and the last line in the letter was like, by the way, there's a contact poison on this, and you've just been fingering it. Well,
Possibly-
Paraphrasing,
on the,
but we've got the point across.
yeah.
It's possibly on the website actually.
But
So can
yeah,
you
wouldn't
can
be
you
on
see
one
any
day.
historical messages there, Morrow?
Oh, you'd have to go
No,
back
it's
so
just, it's
far.
just completely clear.
Ah,
You'd have to
okay.
go back a long way, right?
Yeah, it's basically just empty for me.
You'd have to go back like thousands of messages to see that.
Yeah.
But I wonder if
I
it's
was,
actually.
I was just laughing because today he's just put messages in there. So Morrow's been shafting us. We should have frisked him by now.
It's just
Yeah,
trying to
so-
turn. And you know what? You know what? Actually, that really worries me. And Neil, if you're watching this later on, this is for you, buddy. I think it's you. You fucking cancer. I reckon.
That's him again.
If he's like, look at his money, look at this, blah blah blah. I'm like, finger pointing. That doth protest too much. You know what I'm saying? He's up to something for sure.
Well, I just
Okay,
assumed that was everybody starting gold, so I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah, well-
I've got more than most people.
Like,
Yeah, because
Morrow-
bards and druids don't have to buy armor, so you're starting gold. Like, yeah, I would have had the same amount as you, but I spent it all because I had something to buy.
Yeah, Maynard spent a
Got mail.
bunch on hookers, so
on the
Perfume,
Dunskara
apparently.
And that
campaign
perfume,
website-
yeah.
So on the
Duncan?
Dunskara campaign website, there's a letters section, and right at
Uh-huh.
the bottom, the very last letter is Boomer's letters to Varen.
I'll just have a look.
So yeah, if you want to laugh, just have a read of that, and it just works so well.
and Les actually wrote that letter, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he said he got the idea from some novel,
Yeah, Japanese thing.
Yeah, that's
Or Chinese.
but
Letters.
Funny, yeah.
but
Yes.
you know, even
right.
so, is
Mm.
even
Yeah,
so,
right.
he worded it nicely to pull it off. Hit points before you log off.
yeah, that's
Okay.
that's what I was thinking. Sorry, yeah, roll. Come
Good.
on,
You did got a shit
Not
last
bad.
time.
I'll take 6. That's what
Yep.
I would have
That'll
got taken
be,
the average anyway.
Yeah. Black Cat roll you a 3.
You've got the
so-
6 and you've got the balls. Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
Okay, so who have we got to go? Who have
We're
we
on some
not
good
done?
D10s tonight. I was afraid of the one.
Dash. Should we
Yeah,
go
we've
to our
got-
Dash or should we wait? And Maynard.
Probably a bit of weight.
Yeah, might
I
as well.
think because I'm looking at the colleges because the thing is I just naturally I've only read the few colleges from the books that I've got, and I just naturally thought,
Yeah.
well, shit, I've got to get the Valor, because the thing is I need extra attacks. I don't want any extra magic stuff because it's gonna take me days and days to
Both.
be able to get the stuff back. But I've
Yeah.
just read
No,
now that
no.
it doesn't sound like Valor is actually
Tasha's
a good one.
Tasha's and Xanthas both have extra bards, like
All right.
so you definitely want to read through them.
I'm
So,
gonna stop recording real quick. Hold on.